Halo guys, welcome. Sorry, dengan banyaknya intermezzo. Oke, hai. Ini udah ada kan sekarang? Um, Sebentar. Ini ada suara gak? Lagunya? Hmm. Anyongchi aman. Streamnya ada nih lagunya. Oh, kok di gue gak ada ya? Bukan suara gue doang, suara ininya ada. Gak ada. Demi apa? Lagu nggak ada. Lagu nggak ada. Oke, sabar ya. Coba. Hmm, langsung. Ini ada gak lagu? Uh, eh, eh, ini ada lagu gak? Nggak ada juga. Kok bisa nggak ada ya? Hmm. Oh, udah nih. Yeay. Oke, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nah, mantap, mantap. Udah ada nih. Potong nggak ya? Mantap. Udah kan aman? Nah, ganteng, ganteng, ganteng. Yeay. Oke, sekarang sudah tidak ada masalah ya semuanya ya. Semua sudah clear. Oke. Semuanya jangan lupa ya ambil snack. Ini gue udah ngopi. Nggak boleh pakai sponsor. Ini gue udah ngopi ya guys. Udah siapin kopi. Halo, siapa ya nih? Gue absen dulu ya yang udah lagi nontonin. Dolken, who is this? Rap, Firman, Barhain, Irfan.
Welcome back once again
Let's
to
go.
Clash of Nations Southeast Asia Qualifier. My name is Azure. With me now is
Kita kayak kasih ini gak sih bro? What? Oh nggak bisa ya udah. Bumi Sport lah, Bumi Sport harus support Bumi Sport. Halo Bochild ya. Halo V, Vincent, Dita, welcome semuanya. Jangan lupa siapin makanan minuman. God bless you all.
In a bit when we show the bracket
Kayak
again,
halo, Daftali, Rifki.
right now all
Bos
of the
lihat
teams
bos.
that we'll be seeing in the
Gak
upper brackets here
ada brand.
are teams that we have seen
Brand,
during the
gak ada
SNG
brand.
Pacific tournament. It's a pretty big deal because these teams are incredibly already high in their experience. The
Ayo
players
share ke grup keluarga
in
kalian guys.
their individual rosters are incredible. So we're very much guaranteed some
Son,
insane
saya sudah
games
komen
right now.
di
And
IG feed.
there's a looming storyline
Di post
of these
gue.
teams
Udah.
just showing to us what they have improved upon during the off season.
Yeah, it's crazy to think, right?
Suara
Yeah, the
aman ya?
first matchup
Semua?
coming your way, which is a
Jangan lupa like
rematch
like-nya. Terima
from
kasih.
Thailand to try and go to Thailand yet again, right?
Again,
It's a
yeah.
possibility. But before anything else, we were talking about going to Thailand. Why? Because there's an offline main event at the
Swan,
very
halo
end
Jojo,
of this road. You
welcome.
guys are tuning
Halo
in right now
semuanya.
to the SEA Close Qualifier. That little box in
Udah lama banget
right
gue
there.
nggak watch
We were done
party
with the
jir,
qualifier
sumpah.
a few
Udah
weeks
lama
ago.
banget.
Many teams came on in, only 4 came on out, and the 2 actually were already eliminated from yesterday's close qualifiers. So Thailand gonna have 2 reps from the close qualifiers on their side next week. 1 rep here from SEA, and 4 teams will clash in Bangkok at the
buat
end of
jual beli
next
musang.
Yeah,
Mana
exactly
Ci
that. So
Jesslyn, Ci?
guys, again,
kagak
even
ada ya
after we
sayang.
finish
Emang lu
this
pikir
week
gue tinggal
for
sama Ci
Clash of
Jesslyn?
Nations, there's still so much more to come for the next couple of weeks here during the month of November. So definitely watch out for that. And of course, they are going to be playing for a certain amount of prize pool. So we can show that in just a jiffy. There it is.
Berapa sih prize poolnya?
600,000 bots
Oh,
for the
ESL
first
ini
place, the
pakai
champions.
Thailand
First runner-up
bet ya?
250K, second runner-up 100K, and third
Oh, Ci mana? Saya
450,000.
mana
Just a
tahu.
quick, again,
Kalian tanya saya tanya
conversion,
siapa?
600,000 baht is equivalent to $16,000. I know I keep repeating it every day, but we got to remind it for the newer viewers that are just checking it out.
You know, I just realized it's already November. So, everything's gonna happen this month. No longer
Yes.
next month. It's near the end of November, like what, 26, 27, something like that. In any case, though, Asura is absolutely right. It's around the $27,000 total prize pool. And if you make it to the main event, you are already in the money. You are guaranteed a minimum of that 50K Thai baht. You're going to be in Bangkok. You're going to have a great time. You're going to face off some of the best, including Talon Esports, which I believe is invited to that main
Lumayan lah
event
264
already.
JP.
Finally, we get to
Serius,
scope
segede
out
itu.
what's going
Iya, udah
on
lama
here,
ngeliat
Asura,
Cece.
and we check
Makanya
it
kamu
over
nonton
to
stream
the
aku
top
di
side
YouTube
of the
aku.
bracket, because the upper bracket has
Halo,
two incredible
halo.
matchups. I'm looking already. Boom versus Fancy United.
Gila,
A
bisa
matchup
beli
made
apa
in
tuh
Ascension a few
264
months
JP?
ago.
Jazz baru
Oh
ya.
yeah, and you were talking about this. Boom came up on top there, and now coming into Clash of Nations, absolutely phenomenal performance from their players here. Berserks is now hustled in
tidur juga
on that
pasti
center
menang
role,
Bunci.
which he
Parah
has been
banget.
dominating
Tapi
quite
iya
well
sih.
with their match
Amin,
against
amin.
trying your best a couple of days ago.
Nyesel
We
nih,
have the
nggak ikut watch
addition
party.
of Moria,
Dia ada,
who
kita ada
has
jadwalnya
been
guys.
a
Jadi
pretty
kayak
good
ada
Omen player
waktunya
here for
Swan yang
Boom
watch
Esports. So
party.
there's a lot of pieces
Ada waktunya
working
coach
here
yang
for
watch party,
Boom that is
sayangku.
really elevating the
Jangan
game.
lupa
Of course,
titip
you
like
still
ya.
have Famous
Oke.
and we're just
Sentinel,
basically looking at
Shiro,
the roster here. I'm just pointing out their
Initiator,
names, but
Next
you can
Slasher,
see that if
Initiator,
you
Moria
watch the
2,
match that they had
Controller,
against Trying Your
Berserk,
Best,
sama
that
Duelist
they
Famous.
had a game plan in mind that they tried to improve upon, especially with the
Are
addition
you
of
ready,
these new
kids?
players, and it is working quite well for Boom as of now.
And I think the most important part to talk about Boom Esports right now is how they really fit in with NC Slasher and Moria. They felt like there was a few role swaps before with the Boom
Kabarnya.
Esports roster. They were being a little
Si
bit more
Jess
flexible,
lagi
yes.
nge-vlog.
But now
Aduh.
that it's more honed
Jess
on in,
nge-vlog
it
gue
has
apa,
allowed
coy?
Berserks himself
Eh,
to
gue
unleash
apa
his
kalau
talents.
Jess
And I know
nge-vlog?
you touched up upon it, Asrai, but him being on that Sentinel alleviates that pressure of having to go in first and try to make the impact early on. This time, he can take his time, assess the situations, and we've seen how clutch he has been all throughout, just beating the likes of players with incredible caliber in Juicy, finding ways to go for multi-kills. It was just the Berserk's barrage the other day, and that's what Fantasy
Welcome,
United
Next
has to deal with.
Slasher.
Oh yeah, and speaking
Welcome,
of
Next
Fancy
Slasher.
United, here
Welcome,
they are,
welcome
the
Morea.
roster. Yes, I can.
Gue
Fischio,
fans Boom dari
Cruz,
lahir, masa?
Zuka, and Jin. They lost
So
a big
fans Boom
player
apa
in the
sih
form
kamu?
of Nizzy,
Coba,
but
Boom
their,
pertama
adjustment,
kali
I think that was
dibangun tahun
Cruz
berapa?
that, changed up with him. Still has been doing well. I believe he's also
Hah?
using
Boom
the
dibangun
controllers. That's
pertama
going to be
kali
quite the matchup
kapan?
against Moria here. Both of them very, very well known. Well
To Hwang Son.
Omens. That's going to be something to watch out for.
This
Aside
is
from that, I think
only
there was
for
also
Boom
the fact where
Esports.
they were facing against
Boom
Dominantes,
Esports will
where
win. You just
adjustment
see ya,
for
you
Fancy
just
United,
wait.
even though it was there, felt a little
You
bit
don't play
slower.
with
So
Boom
that means
Esports.
that up against a team like Boom, yeah, it's going to be a struggle.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because you had Cruz slotting on in the newer
Wah,
face of
toh-
Fantasy United, the
toh
return
Hwang
of
Son.
Suka, just to fill in some of the
You
roles
from
left
Vietnam,
behind by
Nice
Niz
to
and
meet
by
you.
Wukong.
We from
And we've seen
Indonesia.
for Fantasy United, this is
Ini
the
mainnya
redemption patch,
offline
because they had
kah?
local
Enggak,
struggles
online.
in the Vietnamese scene as
Wah,
of
YOLO.
recent, but you always have to respect the
Ujian.
caliber of play courtesy of Jin,
Ujian.
one of the best players
Kayak
from
Faci.
Vietnam.
Lo
You can even
gimana?
say
Katanya
he's
easy tuh
debatably the best
ujian
duelist
lo.
right now from that region, and we saw how impactful
Pas
he was
bangun,
once
Kak
he found
Swan.
that footing versus
Hah,
Dominantes,
Chao
clashing against
Chen.
likes of 6K,
Hah, speak
working really
English,
well
bro.
together with
Speak
Suka,
English.
and coming into that
Can you
second
speak
match with the
English,
Lotus,
bro?
he was just in control
Chao
and
Son.
finding ways to dominate the
Can you
forefront of
speak
those
English,
battles.
Vietnam
Oh,
people?
yeah, absolutely. We talk about
Nice to meet
from
you.
the
I'm
Vietnamese
Swan.
region,
I'm from
the breakout
Indonesia,
talents such as Crazy
the brand
Guy,
ambassador
and
of
I
Boom
think,
Esports.
well, I just remember Crazy Guy. But
Ah,
if
lu
there is a
olah
chance for
ngomong
someone else to
Vietnam,
be
jangan di
picked up by
sini
an
lo.
international team, I think
Oe
Jin
tak
is
paham
definitely
lo,
one of
lu
those,
olah ngetik
players
apa
as
lo.
well.
You remember?
Yeah, he
Lu
did- he was
olang
here.
ya,
He
oe
was
ajalin
here
bahasa
too.
Indonesia lo ngerti
I
gak?
know,
English
you
pun
know,
tak
If
ngerti.
he
Lu
got
pas
picked
SD
up
tuh
again,
belajar apa
okay,
lo?
I was talking
Ih,
about.
Iya.
Always right, Asrai. But I feel like there's always that comfort of being at home. We see it for now since Tesra.
Kita orang nih baik-baik sama lu pada lo. Jangan berantem di chat lo, langsung aja lo ke Haven atau nggak ke Sunset lo. Nanti kita Boom Esports sama Fancy berantem lo, ya. Salah jangan berantem di sini lo, kita damai lo di sini.
Oh yeah, and again, it just allows them for so much more. I guess
Berani cuman modal typingan. Nanti kalau tak mampu lawan Boom Esports lu mau ngomong apa? Maaf pun tak ada lo. Haya. Nanti tahun depan Oek mau datang ke Vietnam makan itu pho baba lo. Lo tau pho baba? I like pho. I like pho. You know pho? The pho noodle. The Vietnam noodle is my favorite. Walau
The other side for that one. If we go to the distance, I feel like Fancy United might have more.
Lu kira Oek takut? Tahun depan Januari Oek mau ke Ho Chi Minh lo. Oek mau ke Ho Chi Minh makan lumpia udang lo. Haiya, ini orangnya belum mulai sudah lusuh aja. Mentang-mentang Oek tak bisa bahasa Vietnam, Oek ajalin ngomong bahasa Inggris juga tak bisa lo.
Of this series right now. Boom selects it
Pay.
for reasons. I said it a while ago, it's because they haven't been beaten on this map as of yet. But if you remember back in the century,
Yes, I like to eat pho. The pho. Yes, I like pho. I like Vietnamese food.
Boom will try to exploit along the way.
Vietnamese food is good.
Fancy United beat Dominatus at this map. The other day, it's still different when you're facing off against Boom Esports.
Oh yeah, again, it's
What's your rank? To Huang Sana.
To
Huang Sana.
Much
I'm talking to you
I think star power.
You
with
what
their
lang
individual pieces here. Again, we've talked about it.
I'm
so
blend
many times
ambassador.
right now, but that is going to
I
be a key
already
challenge
rank
here for Fancy
Diamond
United.
1.
And I will say, Fancy that can adjust, that has shown that they do have an understanding or has the ability to understand their opponent's mid-game. The problem is how quickly can they do it,
mau
how
watch
quickly can
party
they stop
halus
Boom
cantik
from
punya.
creating a lead. And if they can stop it at the very beginning, that's going to be
Fancy
really key here
easy
for
win
Fancy United.
Lu lihat nanti lo To Huang Sana.
And they're starting things off
Tak
on their
apa lo.
preferred side.
Lu orang ngomong Fancy
How
easy win.
incredible their attack was last time around versus trying
You
our best.
say
It was a
Fancy
perfect
easy
half,
win. So you
12-0,
mean
and they
it's
finished off
easy
the
to
scoreline
fit Fancy or
13-2
what?
at the end of that map versus trying our best. So it seems to me it will be the lay of the land moving forward for Fancy United. If they can't handle Boom,
Haiya, 我知道了啦呀。Lu orang kalau tak bisa ngomong bahasa Inggris, tak bisa ngomong bahasa Indonesia lo. Tak bisa ngomong Sincapo punya, ngomong Chinese 咯。你们可以讲华语的吗？你们说 Boom Esports 很简单的，好不好？我们等一下下一看啊，我们看一看，还 Boom Esports 赢还是输啊？好不好啊？To Huang Sana。GG is it？ OK， 很简单的了。OK， 等一下我们看哦。Boom Esports 赢还是Fancy的？
the hype that we've been giving Jin has got to also be Fishio, who I think was so pivotal when they were playing on Bind against Dominatus inside.
Loh, kok loading? Ini apa yang loading ESL-nya? Xie你们. Ini gue lancar loh. Oh, mereka kan yang loading. Mereka yang you make up solo for this ah? Yes. Udah bahasa Indonesia loh. Min, gimana nih Min? Kok loading sih? OE-nya lancar nih. Tapi ESL-nya tak lancar punya. What happened nah? Sama loh. Aneh. Udah ini sponsor sudah dipasang, semua sudah dipasang loh. Udah kan? Ini gimana ya? Min kok nggak jalan Min? Ini dari ESL-nya apa gimana? Udah nih sponsornya nih. Emang nggak kelihatan sponsornya? Artworknya juga udah dipasang. Oh, artworknya yang belum dipasang. Kayak ini gue doang apa gimana guys? Kayak gue yang lancar deh. Oh iya, sel punya lagi down nah. Kayak ESL. Makanya ESL pakai wifi CBM fiber punya loh. Biar tak loading lagi lah. Oh sponsornya boom. Ini katanya di Google Drive. Gue udah ikutin. Mana? Nih ada nih. Sabar ya. Tadi kalau nggak salah di mana ya? Eh, ya. Oh capek loh. Video capture device. Nggak ada ya? Kelihatan nggak? Gak ada lagu lagi. Ya udahlah, gue putar lagu sebentar ya. Biar nggak sunyi-sunyi banget kayak hidup. Nah. Hai Yorobun. Ada apa sih? F8 quit nggak bisa di sini. Halo Jaslyn, ikut watch party. Gimana caranya? Ikut watch party, Jess. Apaan banget tok? Halo Tokyo, Tokyo. Annyeonghaseyo. Ada Bang Tok di sini. Ya udah guys, daripada liatin ESL yang loading, mendingan liatin muka aing yang bening anjay. Daripada liatin ESL yang loading, mendingan liatin muka Oe yang bening oh. Capek. Gimana ini loh? Hayawa lawe. Sabarlah, gue masih cari sponsornya Boom yang mana. Pantun Ci. Apa ya? Pantun. Kelas. Apa? Kevin di 3 go to Boom, here we go. Kocak. Kevin di 3 Radian dulu deh. Waduh anjing. Sorry. Tak maksud ngomong itu loh. Ngomong peliharaan Oe punya namanya anjing. Gimana Jesselyn ikut watch party sih caranya? Harus masuk Discord gitu ya? Sebentar ya. Gue lagi mencari cara dan lagi mencari di mana sponsor Boom Esports. Seingat gue mah. Sabar. Gue nya blunder, cok. Oh, ini watch party udah. Kayak hali turnamen sudah mulai. Wah. Demi apa sih? Min 1 gaji gak sih? Jangan Min. Beneran ini. Gue nggak tahu yang mana. Ya udahlah. Loh. Kok ya. Kacau. Aduh. Ya nih. Jangan Min 1 gaji. Gaji gue udah dikit. Min. Tolong Min. Bantu gue Min. Yang mana sih sponsornya ya? Ada weh, sumpah. Koci, lo gak boleh ketawain penderitaan gue loh. Heh, lo bisa-bisanya ngetawain gue. Hayah, capek lah oe. Oke, ini gue adain dulu deh semua. Beneran gak ada jir. Ya kayak ke delete deh. Ya udahlah. Ya udahlah weh. Oe sudah pasrah punya lo. Tak bisa lo, tak bisa. Gas. Tidak. Tidak. Jangan mini 1 gaji lo. Oe tadi sudah bela Boom Esports di depan itu fansnya fancy lo. Boom Esports diselang Oe yang pasang badan lo. Lu masih mau minus 1 gaji Oe. Walah weh. Boom Esports nah. Lu tahu kan gue ini bawa hoki lo. Lu orang masih mau minus gaji Oe punya. Lu orang lihat lo. Minus 1 gaji Oe lo. Lo lihat ya. Oe kilim santet lo. Walah weh. Lu orang main gaji Oe pakai ilmu hitam punya. Dari Tionghoa langsung Oe kilim. Lu orang jangan macam-macam sama Oe lo. Atau Oe hantam lo. Tolong, bentar. Sumpah Min, kirimin gue itunya sponsornya ini gue serius. Apa sponsornya mana? Udah. Iya. Oke. Sudah beli sih kali ini.
So the pivot from Boom is natural. They're moving towards A. Hero looking for a target, but Fancy United already wise to those plans.
Truly. So they could have a nade version here. Cruz looking at the cross from Link.
Pelanggaran
He
sih.
has from
Apa pelanggaran gue lo?
There is that tripwire there. There's the setup. There's the flash.
Boomin
Jin not
versus
fully
SWAN
blinded, so you
game.
can try to peek for this one to try to get something.
Oh.
That's a little bit too over egregious. Hold on. Yes, I can from the back of the site.
Min, sumpah kirimin
Berserk's
Min.
marking
Mana?
the site, especially giving a big chance for Boom to
Sponsornya
pivot
kirim
away
WA
from
gue.
A after that pick from
Buru.
Yes I Can. Now then, Boom have been able to get the plant towards B side. Suka here checking things out as much as possible. NC Slasher though prepare for the push from the waterfall area, and Boom Esports now with the advantage. Check
Sponsornya
out the
mana, Min?
close hold stations yet again. Berserk's NC Slasher very confident they can make a play from this angle. Famous too with a double of official able to get that kill. Berserk's now trading it back.
Gue coba
Still,
cari.
Boom 2v1 now, having to hold it angles. Keep an eye out. Yes, I
Walah,
can.
weh.
Moving in yet again. Able to get the barrel of
Waduh,
NC Slasher.
gila,
Net his
Berserk's
life
nice
along the
banget.
way. And it's a battle of the clutch lords here between
Bisa
Fancy
bang,
and Boom.
bisa bang.
Tap comes on at Berserk's though.
Langsung belok,
Not
bang.
falling for it
Flick,
the first
flick,
time.
bang.
Now gonna go for the
Walau.
walk on in. And yes, I
Nice
can.
try, nice try.
Plays it perfectly. Patience bears fruit. And Fancy United ripened to a 3-round scoreline.
Man, yes,
Ayo,
I
kasih paham.
can.
Guys,
Again,
sabar.
just
Masih
able to
awal-awal,
outwit
masih
both of
3-1.
the post-planters
Nggak ada
here from
damage.
Boom Esports, slowly creeping up, just trying to
Coba ya, gue kayak
again,
ada
just check
damage
out
di YouTube
everything,
banner.
see where the opponents might be, and using that instinct of his to full effect. Now, I think we are going to be just looking at a quick little break right now for the or rather a quick little pause right now from
Flex,
that
flex, flex.
Matrix.
Ayo dong, Bu, menang
No.
dong.
I
Sumpah
almost
ini.
got you there. I saw you think about it very, very quickly. It's like, do I do it? Do I
Magantang.
not?
No.
But okay. I just want to point this out though, real quick. Yes, I can was one of the players that really put so many international talents to the test. Back in
Butuh Sage
Ascension. And
Idol.
it's always that
Enggak
decision-making
kalah. Lo
that he's
sabar.
able
Lo
to
jangan
play
ngejudge
with
dulu.
the way
Ini
that
masih
he's able
awal
to
dari.
check these kind of angles.
This is like the beginning
how
of the end,
those mental
alright?
games really work,
It's
the
like-
way that he went for that tap right and just goes for the hold. It looks very simple when you're spectating it, but it's really just the clutch genes on this guy that gives
Twitch
Fancy
lebih
United
cepet.
an edge in those kind of
Coba ya.
rounds.
Absolutely. And again, it's not easy to do what he does, especially with how much pressure the other players from Boom was just playing. They were so close to each other that an imminent refrag was supposedly to come, but he was just able to isolate
The right
that
hands,
so,
and Brokey's
well.
having a great
But
game.
here's something I
17
think is a big
kills.
problem
tapi susah
right
gitu.
now, or not really a big problem, but something that they just
Nggak,
have to be
nggak.
aware
YouTube
of.
aja,
Is that
YouTube.
Boom,
Nggak usah
with
ngadi-ngadi.
what we're seeing here on Lotus, has a lot of counter strategy to the set defensive posture of
Ayo doa dulu.
Fancy
Dalam
United,
nama
right?
Bapa,
We saw
Putra dan Roh
that there was
Kudus,
something to
Boom Esports
maybe
menang.
receive the contact on that A site, but because of them opening up mid link, that allowed Boom to just rotate
Nagisa
onto that
ini,
B. There wasn't
bukan.
really any
Swan,
threat of a
Swan.
flank. It was all coming in from the defender's side of the spawn. So that's something that that I think Fancy United really has to just watch out
Weh,
for.
ramein
Here.
weh,
There
mau
is that
giveaway
little
gak?
bit
Mau
of,
giveaway
I
gak?
think, it's extra
Ramein,
step that Boom
ramein.
can take that
Jangan
can
lupa
catch them off
like-nya
guard
ya.
if you're not prepared for it.
And the biggest strength Fancy United has
Butuh
right now
Kevin nih,
is
bejir.
because they don't fully commit on these sites. They, of course, go for the usual utility hold, see if they can get picks if ever. But it's usually the retakes that have given Fancy United this edge, and that's a big difference when you're facing off against Boom. Don't lose the numbers
Whoa.
because you can play later on into the round anyway once Boom burn their utility. Hero advancing here to the high ground too.
Udah stay
Plant
sini
goes
aja,
down.
jangan pindah-pindah.
Fancy
Harus
United
setia
scramble
dong
now to try
sama
to
Boom
play the
Esports.
anti-eco.
Now try to be a little bit more proactive to try to get a catch off. That's not going to work as there's too many players of Fancy here on Heaven. Jin, Showstopper, finds Berserk.
Sabar, Boom
And
belum
it's all just
nyala
a
aja
game
nih.
of hide and seek. Shiro's in a
Okay,
position where maybe
nice try.
he can find himself cheeky angles, but no, that's going to be a flawless round. An easier retake here for Fancy, and a huge upset against Boom.
Apa
This
sih
is
nih?
another example of how
Sabar
Fancy
ya,
is
kalian
playing
sabar
as well.
guys.
They're waiting for
Halo,
Boom to be
welcome
the ones
semuanya yang
to
baru
advance
masuk
into
ya.
them.
Jangan
And
lupa
yet
ya
again, sure, it's
jempolnya
an
ya
eco
dipakai
round,
ya
but
buat
it's just a
like ya.
byproduct of how Boom plays this map. They love getting as much space as possible and
Yes.
catching Fancy United, or rather their
Kalian
opponents
ngerti
off
gak
guard
orangnya ngomong apa?
with the
Mau gua
angles
translate.
taken by their players. But if Fancy United doesn't fall for it, it becomes Fancy with the advantage. It's a 3v1 angle to start with into a waterfall of a retake. It's such an edge right now Fancy United can play with, and given that they have that breach with the Rolling Thunder, it'll be even easier now.
Yes, I can is reading this hard already. Look at this.
Whoa,
They're pushing
whoa.
against Boom, and Boom.
Nice.
Okay, they received Jin. Hold on, let's see how this goes. The
Sudah
flash
mulai
has
panas
stopped
kah,
Cruz
Manis?
from pushing in, but the pinch is still moving for Fancy United here. Boom's
Oh,
gotta be
emang
prepared.
nutupin.
They're forcing them
Oke,
back
oke.
bit by bit, but they're taking damage.
Sabar ya.
Here comes Famous. Gets it with a
Ah,
showstopper.
gini aja gak sih?
Opens up
Nah.
C. And now,
Cakep.
where are we
Gini aja gak
doing?
sih?
Only one more to remain. It's going to be Shiro. One
Whoa,
more on C.
whoa,
and
whoa.
clears it up
Shiro,
two
king
versus
of
one, but
clutch.
Now he's not going to hear
Let's go, let's
the
go.
spike. So he's going to have to go all the way
Hi.
around. That is a
TikTok,
long
ayo kita
rotation
nobar
just to try to go
di
for
YouTube
an A
Boom.
site.
Yeah, it's a far road here for Fisho, and you can see
Whoa,
for Fancy
whoa.
United, they tried to play proactive. Boom's prepared for that in response. A little too aggressive,
Ya,
especially
min
when
satu,
the
abis dong
Rolling
gaji
Thunder,
gue.
the Paranoia more so kept them at bay rather than timing it alongside Jin's
Mendingan
peak
kita
itself.
satukan ya doa
And
kita
Fancy
nih
United,
kepada
they're the
Yang
ones
Maha
who are
Kuasa
wondering now
biar Boom
what
Esports
they can
menang,
do
guys,
for the round.
ya.
Fisho, at least
Jadi
trying
nggak
to
cuma pakai
find
skill, pakai
anyone
hoki juga.
coming his way. Seems like that's not the case. Boom Esports
Hah?
will get a second round here.
Oh,
They got very,
Hayya.
very close.
tapi dia
And I
pilihannya
honestly
di
thought it was
atas.
going to be fancy
Sabar,
to just
sabar.
clear up that one because they had everything set up. Yes, I
Sabar
can,
ya.
as you mentioned, immediately uses the Rolling Thunder to punish there, but it may just be that little bit of lag
nih?
in between somebody following up on Jin since he was just a little bit too far forward with that double satchel of him and him not getting any picks probably just made it a tad more difficult for Fancy United to follow up on any eliminations. And as soon as we saw that, in just a blink of an eye, it was just Shiro up against
Terus
not Shiro, but
ini
excuse me, Fisho up
gimana ya?
against 4 players of Boom.
Yeah, well, Boom, they're now advancing towards A yet again. And Fancy United, they're gonna rely on Suka's setup actually to try and get the catch.
Terus
If
di mana
ever.
dong?
Tripwires, though,
Sini aja.
are for the cross for the rotation rather than the site. So perhaps for Fancy United,
Apakah ini
they're
lebih baik?
expecting either the Viper's
Apakah
Spectre
ini
or the
lebih baik?
lockdown to come online, and that's exactly what happens.
Taruh di bawah
Fancy
FC
slash
aja.
now, putting
Udah
that
nih.
spike down. Set up from the Killjoy as well as Berserks. Looks to at least watch out for the other angle not covered by the pits. And it's Boom Esports
Udah
instead.
nih.
Trying to play the off angle if ever from the doorway. Cruise now with Paranoia into the teleport.
Anjay.
And see Slash
BM
though,
SWAN
still able to
cadangan kah?
find him. And it's
Waduh,
Boom with the
yakin
advantage.
gua
Jin
nih yang
on
maju.
side can't
Famozin!
handle more than one.
Let's go, a
Yes,
little
I
bit
can.
more.
Only one
Okay,
here
oh.
left.
Play with him.
Lockdown. The countdown's there. And
Nice,
there's just
nice,
no
nice,
way to
nice,
fight.
nice,
This
nice.
has to be a knifing. No NC
Hey.
Slasher. Gives him
Okay,
respect instead.
To be honest, this
And
is
it will
my
be a
first
third down
time
here for Boom.
ngelihat gameplaynya
At some point, I
Next
thought they were just
Flasher
playing with their
sama
food
Morea.
there.
Jadi
Just
gue
trying to
bener-bener
bait to maximize
anticipating
the,
ini.
lockdown to get him detained.
Kayak bakal
as
gimana
you
ya,
mentioned, try to go for that
gameplaynya
stab.
Next
But other
Flasher
than
sama
that,
Morea.
just again very aggressive posture onto that A side. I think at some point they really couldn't do anything
Emang
through
nggak
that Viper
HD?
spin.
HD
And
dong
this is
ini.
just a testament to
Nggak
how
HD gak sih?
strong both of the Viper players are. Fisio as well as
Pantes.
Shiro, once they
Yes,
have that
sir.
ultimate locked and loaded, it just feels like there's nothing that the
Jadi
opponent team can do
harus,
because even though
gue expect
you know,
banyak sih sama
a lot
Next
of teams
Flasher sama
are,
Morea.
more
And
versed with the
ya,
smoke
ini
plays,
apalagi debutnya mereka ya.
these guys just make it so
Di
difficult
ESL
with how
ini.
cheeky they play inside it.
Pasti Bu
Secret
menang,
still gonna
percaya
be
gue.
out. Boom Esports.
Ya, tapi
trying
kita
to
nggak boleh
figure out
menebar
what's going
hate
on
ya
towards
guys
A.
sama
As soon
orang-orang.
as they realize
Halo.
there's many of these cabbages going forward
Boleh
at
ke
A side. They
YouTube
pivot
Esports
towards
ya,
B,
yang di
and it
TikTok.
leads
Aku
now to
lagi
the
watch
minds of
party
two thanks to the hands
Valorant.
of Famous. Plant going on down. Patience here from the side of
Okay,
Fancy.
okay,
Not
burst
really
strikes,
panning out
nice.
the way they want.
Okay, tapi-
And it's Boom Esports clearing out names. Yes, I can though. Still striking back at the least. Fancy United, they want to be heard in the round.
nice,
The
nice,
flash
nice.
though gets confirmation. Yes, I can see her by upper. The flank coming on in from Boom again. And it's Shiro, the one watching out on site.
Whoa,
Spotted though by
whoa,
Yes, I
whoa,
can.
whoa.
Neurotef gonna be also into play.
Buy
Another
time,
flash
play
though to
time, you guys
confirm
can do
intel, but now
this.
they know that Moria's coming from behind them. Skekon scans in. Here comes Yes, I can with a
No,
third.
no, don't.
Boom. They're just buying time as much as they can. Suka now on defuse duty. Fancy
Okay,
United
okay.
work hard to make their way towards the side. Swing comes from Moria. And Slasher though, the swing at the end is
Let's go
crucial.
Next
Boom, tie it up.
Slasher. Nice
That
one.
was
Bang Lilo apa
so
kabar?
well
Baik deh
coordinated
maksudnya.
from Boom.
Nggak tahu ya, lu pada
Moria
makanya mampir ke
hitting,
YouTube dia biar tahu
getting
kabar
the
dia. Kocak.
very important elimination on Suka there,
2022%
allowed
Boom
NC
menang.
Slasher to
Ya,
just
2023 nggak sih tahun ini?
catch,
2023.
Yes, I can. Just a fraction of a second. Yes, I can was
Eh.
just about to win against.
Oh, ya, saya punya
against
IG,
NC Slasher
boleh cek
there.
di profil
And
saya
then,
ya.
Again, Moria
Turnamen
comes
apa sih?
in with the
ESL.
big,
Ini turnamen
big
ESL.
plays. They already know he was there because
Southeast
of the real
Asia,
but it didn't matter.
Asia
And
Tenggara.
what was
Kalian
also
boleh cek di YouTube ya,
a,
Book Sport. Oke.
a pain here for Fancy
Gelo.
is the two nanoswarms.
Mandi
They
dulu
had to
Swan
deal with the
Ketek.
post.
Gue udah mandi
Comes
begini.
Pain though, courtesy of Jin. NC Slasher
okay.
responds in kind. Paranoia is there.
Oh.
Crucible gets one before he falls. Fishes here two for the pressure. And Fancy United this time around making their aggression work. But Famous, he has other plans. Here we go. And you put that on the wall and posterize Suka.
GG
Boom,
Famous!
Esports take the lead from that.
Hajar
Ooh,
Bang
and
Famous!
posterize,
Famousin!
really just, again, showing force, the
Dim,
dominance
kelas
here
banget, kelas
of
banget.
Famous in those type of situations.
Walau
And I do like the aggression that
Memang
we're seeing here
boleh
from Fancy United,
se-fabulous
but
itu
Boom Esports,
Famousin.
they're very much akin to
100%
such aggression. They're a
menang
team
itu optimis
that
banget
loves to
ya.
do the same
Enggak.
type of,
Yang penting nggak
aggressive
kelebihan dari
posture,
100.
aggressive plays. And you
Kan
can
lo just
really
stating
see
a facts that
both teams are just
100%
trying
Boom
to
Esports gonna
one-up
win.
each other, but
So,
at least for now,
bruh.
Fancy's tried it twice, and it hasn't panned out the way that they
Wah,
wanted.
Famous keren banget.
Boom.
Di streamingnya
Find
pakai
a
nada
way to
sudah
just
tadi
out-clutch the
sudah
aggression.
pakai
And
bahasa
now this
Hansen
will
punya.
temper the tempo of
Ketika
Fancy United.
ada
Yes, like
viewer yang
Kendall,
fancy
a familiar
mampir loh.
corridor for
Oh,
him.
sudah
Now
balas
gonna go
pakai
for the Rolling
bahasa
Thunder, and I
Hansen.
say apparently I'm
Mereka
wrong
tak
because
paham
Fancy
punya
United
English
take
loh.
the fight yet again to Boom. Just a few seconds later, then the last round.
Nice,
Famous
nice.
though, still feeling the heat from the previous one. Fighting back to catch out.
Perfect.
Yes, I can. A numbers
Nonton di
advantage here
YouTube
for
punya.
Fancy. They know the spike's also out in the open, but Moria other plans now with the Paranoia. Berserks takes advantage of the chaos.
Gila.
Fancy will disengage for the time
Santai
being.
dulu
And
nggak
all
sih?
that bloodshed
Santai
just
gak
to
boleh
make it
sombong
3v3.
guys ya, pemenang itu humble guys.
Nobody's on the side right now. Jin immediately just summons Atros, almost catches Moria peeking through.
Di atas.
The ultimate's here, but I mean, actually,
Oh
they
my
have
god,
the
behind
Viper,
you,
so we'll have to see how that
Phil.
goes. He's not even gonna know about this, and Jin
Oh my
hits one
goodness.
near
Let's see,
afar.
siapa nih one last
Wherever
man
you are,
standing.
Jin will be able to take you down.
Berserk's
Berserk's
the
ya?
only one still standing,
Oh,
stuck here
gila,
by
gila.
tree, using utility, try and buy time, but
Sabar,
Suka has other
sabar,
plans.
please,
The
please.
cyber cage gives him the element of surprise, and here they
Okay,
come.
nice try.
Clever boys from Fancy
Nice try,
United.
bro.
They're gonna tie up the scoreline here.
Halo Nathan Franka, my
That
hater,
was
apa kabar?
absolutely phenomenal. Jin's
Apakah
timing
pencernaanmu
and
lancar,
just sheer
Nathan?
confidence, allowing him to catch the rotation here of Boom, who was trying to play
Apa itu
a
santai?
little bit more
Tengil lah, harus santai
crossfire
dulu
heavy on that
dong.
post
Nggak boleh
plan. They wanted to see
sombong. Karena itu
to
bisa
show
jadi
that
jinx
maybe
kalau
they were all
sombong, tau
playing
nggak?
on tree and then have famous play on drop right there. But
Ini
again,
Nathan
Jin's
Franka hater gue
timing
guys,
and
hater sejati gue.
eagerness to be
Apa
able
kabar
to get there
Nathan?
as soon as he can is allowing
Bapakmu aman.
Fancy to get these post plans back into their favor.
Halo semua.
Fancy United, Boom Esports. This is such an even matchup right now, Asarai.
Thank you.
And it just proves two things. Boom, they're here to play with the best.
Nonton
Fancy
di YouTube,
United
di YouTube-nya Boom
looking to
Esports.
just recover from some local woes, and they're doing it right now. Of course,
Nice try,
versus
nice
a
try
team
banget.
that has beaten them before on the international stage. It's exciting to
Rico!
see this game yet again,
Halo,
the
Rico!
series yet again. And Boom, though, not the best
Halo
buy
Arul
right now. Holding
Dagul.
on to share for one.
Nonton
Pistols on
YouTube
the
Boom
others.
Esports, ayo titip like.
Nico for them as Fancy
Jangan lupa like,
United
guys.
do play more of a default hold. Suka loses the camera.
Satu gaji.
expecting contact to come his way.
Kenapa ngomongin satu gaji?
No double cycles here for famous, excuse me. So he's gonna have to slowly
Gue lagi
come
stream
into
di
the side
YouTube
with the
Boom
rest of his
Esports.
team.
Waduh.
Fancy United
Oke.
rotating
Pelan-pelan,
two of their
pelan-pelan,
players in
pelan-pelan. Ini Rizky.
to the smoke. There's going to be a flash on
Oh
Fishio
my
here.
God,
There's the charge right in.
Nice,
And it doesn't catch them too
Oh,
hard.
hey.
But Moria
Okay,
just
nice one.
goes swinging.
Morea
not
mantep
even
banget, Morea.
missing, hits the shot, equalizes
Ayo,
the
ayo,
numbers,
stabil
and they
dong,
can actually try
crosshair-nya,
to go
bro.
to pick up these weapons, plant that spike. Huge stuff coming in from the
Halo,
new controller
Private,
of
welcome
Boom.
Yeah, I
semuanya.
told you could do it like round one.
Halo.
Finally makes it happen round 11. But anyway, it's an opening now made here towards the seaside. You also get the lockdown into play. Jin trying to make his own play with the showstopper. Shiro is the victim. Another one will be Moria. Lockdown's also broken along the way. And welcome
Oh,
to Jin Sanity.
jeez.
Because that was
Ini map
just
siapa
such
sih?
a
Map
flow
siapa?
of motions. Fancy United, they retake so well.
Lotus map siapa?
Man,
Kayak Penipa 3 ikutan.
Jin
Lu
is
amoy
just putting
cantik
everything,
punya lo.
the
Makasih,
whole
Nak.
fancy team on his shoulders
Thank
when they
you.
need him to step up. He does not.
Kode boom Swan gak bisa
What
diklaim.
was that?
Waduh.
Need to get one.
Emang iya, Swan 20
Showstopper
coba.
to break the lockdown
Udah
plus get the
berapa nih
kill,
Swan?
and
65
then
nih, Fancy
just
6,
holding
boom
the
5.
last person on mound and still winning that duel, even though he was just basically looking everywhere. Absolutely insane here
Ya
from Jin.
elah,
And
Stefan
now,
bisaan.
see it already. Boom
Nice try,
Esports,
nice try.
last round for them to
Kayak
try to
Boom
equalize
oke
things
deh
6
kalau
to 6
masuk
if
A
they can.
atau B
Fancy
gak sih?
United, they got themselves
C tuh emang
a
susah
whole lot
banget
of
tau
firepower
kalau
and a
musuh
whole
udah
lot of
jaga,
confidence to back
udah
it
hold
up.
side.
Yeah, Fancy United now feel
Lotus
a
map
bit of that
picknya
momentum
Boom.
swinging in their favor. And Boom Esports, they're gonna be ending this first
Gak.
half.
Ini Boom Esport
On
doang.
More
Morea,
standard
Next
play for them,
Slasher,
but 4-1 splits,
Shiro,
leaving Shiro to go for the lurk, using his
Berserks,
toxic strain as
Famous.
that advantage. A mystery for Fancy United, but they already understand what the setup
udah
is.
1-0.
Suka backs
Belum,
away,
belum.
doesn't
Ini
wanna
baru
contest
map
this.
pertama.
Moria also peeks into the bend, and Boom's assessing if they can actually make the hit here happen.
Try to do so. They got the utility right now compared to before, and you know how they were able to do that with just Moria
Sabar,
rushing
sabar,
right in
sabar.
the back of the site. Oh,
Ayo
there's a
game sense-nya
tripwire
guys,
for
game
default
sense-nya
plan.
guys. Come on, come on.
Is there going to be a wall bang to punish Moria? No, not going to happen just yet. There's just too far away from the defenders, and this is going to be a pure retake scenario. Famous trying to get a closer look here at top C, but there's about 3 people that he's about to swing into. Gotta be careful.
He got out though, and here comes the paranoid in response now. No escape. Famous is caught in those
Ayo,
camps.
crosshair-nya,
And Fancy
crosshair-nya stabil
United
dikit.
push in
Oh,
with the
nice,
Euro temp
nice.
also into play. Moria though deciding to
Banget,
take
bisa
down
dapat
one
dua
with
kepala
him.
padahal.
It will be 3v3
Wih,
for the
udah
time
nice
being.
banget.
Boom still
3
playing onto
versus
the
3.
outside, using the utility to try and stall for
Line up.
time. The tap though
Nice,
coming
nice,
into
nice.
play.
Satu lagi,
Shiro
Bang.
line up
Oh,
with the
nice,
kill,
nice.
with
Shiro.
another one. And
Lagi,
looks
lagi,
to
atas,
be
atas.
the Shiro
Oke,
show
oke, oke.
here unless
Wah,
Cruz
mantap banget,
can
guys.
change that channel.
Aduh,
The
duh, balik
time is
box.
ticking, and Fancy United has run out of members to play with. Shiro now confirms the credits. We are tied
Gila,
up at
gila.
half.
The thing about Shiro is dia tuh jago
That's what
banget
happens when
nge-clutch.
you have,
Oh my god.
multiple
Makanya kayak
abilities on
menurut
the
gue
post,
sih
not
secara
just
gameplay
spamming through the smoke
gue suka
with,
banget cara Shiro
weaponry.
main. Dia
Very
tuh jago
difficult
banget nge-clutch.
for,
Tadi yang belum bisa
for
claim
Fancy to just
kode
retake that
promonya Boom
situation.
Swan di platform
They
apa ya? Tuh
dealt
boleh
with
tanya
Famous
nggak?
pretty quickly. He wasn't able
It's
to
called
get any
NC
picks
Slasher,
whatsoever,
the way
but
you
there was also
call it
positioning
at
there
Nick
that we
Slasher,
saw
so
from
weird. Yeah, because of the
Moria,
McDonald's,
where
you
no
know.
one was looking
It's
for him
NC
from Fancy.
Slasher,
Everybody
okay.
from Fancy just guessed that their opponents would be at C long before the neural theft tag actually came through.
Apaan sih,
So,
Nathan?
pretty huge stuff here for Boom.
Kocak
And
lu.
again, the
Lu
battle
ngetik aja
continues
sama
between
aja,
neck
Cok.
and neck here, Dak,
Dari
as we can
polling
see
kepencet
on that
kembali ke
scoreboard
opsi
6 to
1
6.
karena
Yeah,
kayak
it's been
pasar cowok ke cewek.
absolutely even here in
Nice.
terms of
Gila, Shiro
scoreline,
keren
but
banget sih.
For me, I feel like Fancy United
Halo
had
Bang,
a
bukan,
good
saya
half
bukan
there.
simpanan
The way that
siapa-siapa,
they were
saya
able to
nyimpen
shut
orang,
down
kenapa?
Boom just like that on the preferred side, understand those kind of set plays. Now
Wow.
then, with them moving on to the tapping side, the mantle of responsibility.
Orang Indo nggak boleh ini ya,
It's on the
kasih
shoulders of
hate
Jin
comments
to see what
guys.
space he can do.
Ayo, nggak boleh nge-hate. Gila nih.
Trying to just
Komunitas
move
Valo harus sehat guys, gak boleh
fluidly
saling menghina
everywhere.
gitu.
Securing, I think there's the ult
Gak boleh ngerendahin
charges.
orang.
Just because, you know, it's the free world.
Shiro gila
why
ya
not?
pincennya.
It's for
Gue
real
juga
estate.
belajar
Yeah, true.
itu
You got one
namanya
condo
Solva
here,
dari dia
you
deh.
have an apartment here, there's one, you got
Oh,
this
thank
beachside
you.
property.
Sebut merek.
There you go.
Gak boleh
and
sebut
then you build a
merek,
hotel,
tapi
stay
ini nih.
monopoly.
Iya, saya simpan
Actually,
orang.
Do not
Don't
know
know
how to
the
play.
rules.
Didampetin.
Yeah, Monopoly.
Kok gak HD Swan?
So again, you just need to
Ya
buy everything
karena
in the same
ini
color
sharing
before you can
sharing
become
screen.
basically a real estate mogul.
Alright,
Anyway,
hang on.
Pakai
at
kode
least you know
Boom Swan
this
di
game.
Tokopedia,
Alright.
Shopee dan website kalian
I
bisa
do.
dapat diskon 100.000
A whole lot
loh.
more than I do Monopoly. This goes to show what kind of person I am. Anyways, it's going to be some
I'm good, thank you for
slow,
asking.
aggressive hold. And
Gimana
now
ya
they
biar
just burst
HD
into
gue
the
bingung
side,
deh.
you know, clear as
Sabar
many
deh,
corners
coba
as
ya.
they can. Moria's been spotted
Coba ya,
already.
coba
Jin
ya,
could
coba.
actually have a good time here against Shiro. He's about to swing in just a couple of seconds, or maybe just wait for Shiro to drop down. There it is.
Coba sabar.
Oh, they're side by side.
He doesn't hear that. Instead, Jin distracted and instantly Sasher able to net a
Aneh
kill to
banget
start
tuh
things off
kalau
on the
nggak
raid
di-
take. Smokes are coming on out. Boom Esports now looking for the clear. Fame is on the board. And it will
Lah, kok gitu?
There
Oh, anjir.
from Boom here.
Cuaks.
There was a
Yaudah,
position
guys.
where you saw from
Gue nggak tahu
Fancy
gimana
had
caranya.
some post plans,
Di
but
sini menggunakan layar
once
5120
the
kali
strain on the three
1440.
players was a little bit too imminent. You can see already Fancy changing their minds rather than
Kok
holding their
gak
post plan. They
di
don't
Shopee
really
bisa
have
bisa
as strong volley
simpen.
abilities as a
Enggak,
Nanosyn. They only
Nathanael.
had the,
Aku
I
simpen
believe
bapak
the
kau
snake bite,
punya.
not really the best for early post
Thank
plan
you,
situations
Anggun.
like that. In any case,
Makasih.
since Boom just started to press up a whole
Coba
lot faster, Fancy
DM
got
ke
caught in terms of the timing,
Esports
and you could really
underscore
see that
IG.
with how they tried to just encapsulate once again the situation, which they were not able to do so.
no Fancy. They have the
Cuh.
sheriffs now and Boom Esports.
Ya nggak bisa HD nih, nggak
On
tahu
the
ya.
end,
Kok
Eco
nggak bisa
Berserk is the one who
full screen
spots
gitu?
out that potential
Kenapa ya?
contact. But you notice it again here, Asrai. Fancy sending
Bejir.
everyone to first secure
Nyaris
the
banget loh,
orb.
beda 1 skor
Second,
doang.
perhaps leave someone on the lurk. And Jin is just being fed these ultimate orbs as much as possible to build the showstopper if ever.
Wow,
Counterplay
nice.
though. This time,
Nice
Boom
blind banget sih.
has had enough hearing
Morea,
that orb being taken.
Morea kalau
And
main
Jin,
Omen tuh
he's
serem
gonna go
banget
to the
tau.
bench
Udah
for the
dari
round.
sebelumnya gue perhatiin
Might as well
di
just get
VCT
punished, right?
sebelumnya.
It's
Dia kalau
not free
nge-smoke
real estate anymore.
sama
It's
ngeblain
what
orang
you
jago banget
call
pakai
the opponent attacks.
Omen.
I don't
Halo
know where I'm going
Joshi.
with this, but yeah, they had to fight for it, and they couldn't.
So if you don't buy a property you land on, it goes to auction. And you know how that works, right? That's
yeah.
the rule. So there you go. They just
Sumpah di
outbid
Lotus
Boom
jadi
Esports for that orb.
Yeah, better weapons.
Man, Shiro
jadi
instead
defender susah.
sitting here, not in jail,
Thank you,
just
Eds.
visiting.
30
You
seconds
don't
left.
understand any of my Monopoly.
Ini yang biru nih
references.
Boom Esport ya, yang merah ini
Anyway,
Fancy.
Boom's here.
Oh!
But yes, I
Oh,
can.
no!
That is a
Careful,
statement
belakang.
pick
Oh,
to
kena
open
siya.
up the side.
Oh,
It's Boom another one.
sheesh.
Yes, I can. Yes,
Shaky.
he will with the 2, sure. But will it be enough? to even
Bisa lah,
secure the
bisa
round? They pick
menang
up
orang
Marcel
kok.
along the way. Low HP already here for Fancy
Spike
United. Especially yes, I can.
Omenmu gitu nggak,
And
Swan?
then see Sasha
Omen
now.
gue belum
Looks
ketemu
to
nih
play
omen
into
gue.
halls. It's an isolated duel versus Cruz if ever.
Aku
Fancy
lagi stream di
United.
YouTube guys, harus
They do
senyum.
have the bando still under the control. Fame is now moving forward.
Ayo
They have a
Famous!
good chance now
Dikit
to
banget
take
itu
the
low!
clears if they win
Oh
these
nice!
duels.
Oh my
And
god,
case
nice
in
banget,
point,
sumpah nice
Famous
banget, nice
already
banget.
confirms it. Cruz though
Brr.
survives the firefight away from the site in the 2v1. Paranoia
Wah,
being
timingnya
primed,
sih-
but he realizes there might be no time.
Timingnya sih
Needs to
mantap
run
banget.
through the
Hey!
smoke. Pot shot. Cruz wins.
Nice,
but
Famous in.
is even
Gila,
better
Famous lagi
at
nyala
the
banget, coy.
end. Boom
Parah,
now
coy.
with a 2-round gap, but that was a great eco for Fancy.
Absolutely, yes, I can. Hitting some
Akashi,
crucial
Akashi.
shots right
Oh,
there.
for
Even though
Morse.
they were pushing through the smoke of the Viper, it still didn't matter somehow, and they were still able to convert a little bit more.
Ingat ngerendahin
value
orang lain
from
ada
that, even
pasalnya
though they
loh,
did
UU
lose
ITE.
the round. So huge stuff here for
Bukti
Fancy
ada
United.
saksi,
They
ada ya
will
paling
have a
9 tahun
full set
penjara
of
tuh.
utility and weaponry coming into
Jaga
what is
ketikan
the
kalian
bonus
ya
round
guys,
for
kalau
Boom,
mau
because
ngetik
Boom
mikir
wasn't really
dulu,
able to
apalagi kalau
save
mau
any of the
ngehina
weapons,
orang.
just shy of that bulldog. So this is
Harus
gonna be
tahu
huge
dulu
right
lawan
now for
kalian
Fancy if they try
siapa.
to create something. Gonna be pushing through the one way,
Gak
knowing
sih, nggak
that it's
peduli
just
lawan
a
kalian siapa,
false
itu balik lagi
pretense
ke
of
value
aggression
masing-masing.
here from Boom.
Yeah, the gun
Hi.
advantage is so clear here for Fancy United. And they do feel confident.
Oh
moving
my
into
god, they're
rubble
saving.
and clearing out the usual areas Boom does come from. So the orb being taken again from Jin. He's one
Tadi baru
away
main di
from the
Lotus,
showstopper, which should be online for use in the next round, especially. Fancy. They don't actually commit into this one. They still try to give that false intel. The Trailblazer, though, trying to scout out what's happening towards mid. This might actually be Boom Esports getting a good read so far. They do pivot towards A. Fancy instead. The rotation even better. Hustling easy. They don't expect this actually. The smoke comes on out. They still think it's towards that A side, and it's Moria
Oh gila,
who's now in a bad
gila
spot.
bisa nahan
Paranoia.
nafsu banget ya.
Smoke's there too.
Pro player,
Gotta
kalau gue
go
udah gue
for the stall
tembak-tembakin
if
gue yang
ever.
mati.
Fancy United
Kalau bilang
just
SWAN tingginya
knocking on the
160
doorsteps of
cm,
Boom now.
itu ngerendahin gak?
Yeah,
Enggak, itu
there's
fakta.
Getting that
Oh!
eye on his
ya itu pasti.
showstopper, able to clear the entirety of that C site.
Ya, gak ada
Going to be
orang.
official. With that late lurk, able to
Yeah.
find NC Slasher all the way through mid. It's going to be Shiro right now in Fiscio if Shiro can time it perfectly, but
Wih, sakit kali weh.
unfortunately, not gonna happen. Can't pick up the Sheriff. It's just going to be the big pinch here from the remaining members of Boom. They still have a bit
Nonton
of
ke
utility
YouTube
here,
Boom
so maybe
Esports,
if they can
buruan.
use that, they can isolate a bit
Baru
of the
gue
fight.
jawab
But
komennya.
Jin holding that cross,
No.
clears it up perfectly, and this is just gonna be clean up for Fancy.
Yeah, the crossfire so strong there from
Sabar
Fancy.
main,
The
sabar.
great anyone coming in from
Nice
Halls.
Friday.
Another one bites the
Anti-bot.
dust. Yes, I can. That's a second.
Wow, Shiro!
Shiro now. At least some
Emang
good
bolos
X's
jago itu
for
Shiro.
him. That's value moving
Sudah,
forward.
sudah.
Poison Cloud.
Gila, Shiro
be
mantep
there
banget.
too.
Shiro mantep
thinking about,
banget.
can he actually
Shiro
pick up
mantep
a gun
banget.
in time or die to the spike instead. The TP out from Cruz. Shiro falls to
Apa sih?
the detonation
150?
zone.
Oh,
Fancy United
kalau
get
tinggi
on the
gue
board
150
here for
cm itu
second
kerendahin
half.
gak? Gue 159. Udah apa sih? Gue tinggi
That's-
150. Enggak, gue 159.
Again, is
Sebenarnya kayak
what you
160
would
gitu.
kind of assume from having such strong
Swan
firepower here
diajak
for
by
Fancy
one
and just
sama Kevin
really
IPA 3.
letting
Udah
it
itu gue langsung
go
suren.
into that site.
Dulu ada orang yang
Still, of
pakai
course,
sniper
7 to
scope
8,
tembak lebih dari 5 kali gak
really
kena, tapi
trying to
malah
keep this
mati diincar.
lead
Musuhnya itu
of
siapa ya?
Boom
Gue
as
dong.
minimal as possible.
Lo ngomongin
So if
gue,
Boom
langsung
trips up,
sebut
there's
nama
gonna
aja
be
gak sih,
something
Bang?
huge. Speaking of Boom, they actually have
Jangan lupa ya
Berserks
guys,
now gonna be
like-nya.
using
Ini
an
230.
Odin, where he will position himself
Orang yang
on
nonton.
the C side, so they're trying
Buruan.
to read this
Ya,
and
pakai
just try to
jempolnya untuk
punish
like sekali
the
aja, nggak usah
plan
2 kali.
on the safe, which with the Odin actually isn't safe anymore because again of that high penetration
Parah.
LMG capabilities.
Komennya.
I think the other side
Tuan
of
muda,
the
hey.
coin also is we see for Fancy United, they do love to bunch up behind Jin, and that can just
Waduh.
be some good covering fire if ever, but cover now is out as the 1-for-1 trade is a go towards that
Halo,
B
I'm
side.
good, thank you.
Seems like Fancy United though, they pivot away from C, rotating towards A, and boom,
Ci pernah ikutan tur
Yeah,
kah?
put the
Nggak pernah
forces
guys.
towards the middle
Aku
of the
baru
map
masuk ke
instead.
prosin.
But this guiding light
Ini
doesn't
sebagai
get the
BA
info
doang,
because of the
bukan
top
jadi
6
player.
Poison Cloud's gonna be there
Jadi
too,
aku
and
nggak
now
pernah ke
NC
prosin,
Slash
baru
sees
Samsung Odyssey
something
nih
is amiss
ke
on the opposite
turnamen.
end. The Trailblazer instead. Look at the scouts. Fancy are trying to
Makasih
hit A
Hans.
here.
Now he knows he's backing smartly away for the moment, leaving a more mobile agent to play there, just like use that shrouded step to reposition just in case. So NC Slasher going to be holding on Heaven here, while
Gue
the rest of
namanya
Fantasy
sebenarnya
start pushing in. There's the Rolling
Swan
Thunder.
itu udah banyak
Is there
dipakai
gonna be
orang.
any victim
Jadi
whatsoever?
aku
He can't really
tambahin.
find Moria before Moria gets the pick, but Jin 180 headshot onto NC Slasher, clears up the site. Famous. If he can get a pick, that's going to be the showstopper, but it's 3 on the side before he can do
Sayang
anything, and
banget.
yes, I can denies 3 versus 1.
Udah, saving
I mean,
aja nggak
Fancy
sih?
has just been so much better playing with
Gak
and
bisa, kalau mau
against
aku
Rob
bacain
all
aja
throughout this
lewat
game. They
email.
always mark it as
Gimana?
much as possible. They're the ones instead who knows the timing. And the Boom
Kak,
tries
kacamata
to
mana?
actually
Enggak, aku lagi pakai
utilize that.
softland.
It's seen by someone like Yes I Can or Jin as soon as
Udah,
possible.
aku udah makan.
So Berserk's gonna save the Odin. We'll find out what this
Bumin kangen.
this weapon
Oh,
rather
ada
is
yang kangen
for
sama
later
Bumin.
on. Maybe a
Soalnya aku
special
bisa
tool
nebak
that can
karakter
help
orang
Boom
lewat
Esports
suara.
later.
Percaya nggak?
But
Coba.
Fancy United, the rotation has given them a tight
Comeback.
scoreline.
Sabar dong,
It's
bestie.
special
Tapi
tool,
nama
but
gue mau Swan doang.
doesn't work for
Tapi
now.
sagenya
Is that the new
karena
Frontier Odin?
agent pertama yang gue mainin di Valorant.
Oh,
Hai
I
ya.
think it is. This is the first time I'm just seeing it. But
Fancy nge-treat
You're
gila
absolutely
banget.
right. You know, going back to your point,
Sabar,
with
nih,
Fancy
sabar.
just being
menang
so
senjata nggak sih
good
tadi
at
sama uang mereka?
playing off of
Nggak ada
the
suaranya kakak.
utility,
Makanya nonton di YouTube Boom
the
Esports.
awareness of Jin here, and he's been such a big factor. If you can see with how much impact that he's
Mumin
gotten,
enggak.
considering
Oh,
that
Mumin
he's
nggak
just been
kangen sama lo.
pushing aggressively
Fancy
into
Vietnam.
the site by himself for a free couple of seconds before his teammates could even assist him. 14-10-2 is massively underrated, absolutely strong, and no one is actually able to win against Jin in these past couple of aim duels as well.
Yeah, Jin has just been nigh unstoppable at opening up these sites here for Fancy United. And this is
Apakah
a
ada
big
banget
reason
Tens?
why
Ada ya
they
famous.
always want to give him these
Bukan
orbs
Tens
as
ya.
much as possible.
Dia
See, though,
famous
looking
di
through the
Boom
hit,
Esports.
and Fancy United, as soon as they felt confident to actually go in here, they already disregard the gamble Boom had to play towards A lobby and try to push it. It's basically a free site. So Berserk stayed back on the way. The Odin is there though, going for the spam. Yes, I can. Taking a bit of damage, sure. But Boom Esports,
Apa?
they have to play from the flank instead.
Ini Bumin yang jahat,
Have the
apa yang
Cypher,
baik?
though.
Parah banget,
Keeping
Vincent.
an eye out. Here we have the Cyber Cage 2.
Thank you,
Try and
Ro.
go for the disengage. The flash though comes into
Nonton
play.
ini.
Fancy now
Streamnya Boom Esports.
isolating Berserks to take care
Ayo
of
dong.
business on the other side of the map. But
Come
Famous
dong,
from
Boom.
afar. That's already a kill at the Yes I Can. Critical damage off the Zuka. Fancy United though, they
Nice.
might be in danger. But Boom Esports is running out of time. Crew is here getting ready again. It's Fisher with 3. Moria
Wow,
from
wow.
the top.
Nice,
and
nice.
Ashley Sasser will end it on a high note.
Ashley Slasher
It's gonna be
mantep
close on the
banget.
defuse, but Boom Esports should win this round.
Wow, I honestly thought that was going to be Fancy United.
Wow.
They got Berserks. They were knowledgeable already. That was like 4 people playing
Gila
on
banget.
C-Long. But then Boom somehow showstopper pick from Famous. The heroics
banget,
of
thank you,
Moria
Bayu.
going on higher ground,
Thank you, Errol.
which I thought was just going to be
Tutor
a
jadi
kind of
pacar
diversion
gue.
so that his teammates can get the picks.
Lagi
But
nggak
he's
buka
the one
slot
that gets
untuk
the value
pacar.
off of a stinger double
Kamu
kill
jadi teman
and an
aja.
MC slasher. All he had to do was just hit that follow refrag. What a thrifty retake here from Boom Esports. Did not expect that. Absolutely
Nice.
great
Menang
show
lah ini.
force
GG.
a masterclass on retake, showing even though you are down on utility, you can still make something happen.
And this time around,
Sabar, Bayu.
Boom, what they
Orang
did
tuh butuh
last
panas dulu
round,
tahu.
they're trying to do so
Kalau
again.
mau main Valo
They
tuh.
only leave Moria to be
Ah,
the
belakang!
poison pill in
Masya
this
Allah,
one.
Moria.
Fisher, though, spotting
That's
out
so
Moria as he drops.
risky.
Fisher just knows his wall, but NC Slasher knows the angle even better from afar.
Brazil
Jin is
sampai
just
beda benua
clocked.
gitu ya, Bang.
The neural theft though gets the
Halo.
intel on Fancy United. They
Gak main
back
RPK
away
enggak?
as the
Lagi
secrets from
ini,
Boom
baca
will
judulnya.
try to
Lagi
just
stream
get rid of that disparity,
YouTube Boom
knowing
Esports.
what's going on.
Nyemil mulu. Iya nih lapar coy.
Jellyfish is just on the
Plot pacarnya udah short ke mas-mas.
very long trail
Agak nih
to
Nathanael.
go to the
Belum
seaside.
kebetulan.
Berserks is already here. He only
Kayaknya
has
nggak dulu
the
deh.
lone alarm bot.
Masih
Gonna
cari
get
yang terbaik.
broken. Goes for the swing. Gets the double pick. Cruz gonna get cleaned up. No, he cleans it up and actually gives us the
Boom
2
tim
versus 2.
favoritku, Swan
It's
streamer
going to be
kesayanganku,
one
si
playing
Bin Fiber
into the side. It's going to be the
internetku.
planter.
Mantap.
Famous now trying
Boleh.
to lose his
Mancing
life.
mania
Oh, there's a
mantap.
quick TP onto A, but Famous catches it and that's going to be the spike
Bejrot
dropped.
Ya itu setidaknya
That
lebih
is so
sopan ya.
unfortunate for Cruz.
Dari
All he
suaranya,
needed to do was
Anda nggak
take a
sabaran,
single
lumayan
step.
rada
Probably
petakilan.
didn't know that, but Shiro there wins it versus Fisho. And Boom Esports, they were just a step
Peminim.
ahead, quite literally.
Kalau Usil
of
kadang
their
suka
opponent into that
ngetawain.
one. If
Ya
you
itu
just
mah,
look
lu
away,
bisa lihat dari
It's a heartbreaker because
gaya
you,
gue
on
stream
your
gak
screen,
sih?
that should be fine.
Bukan dari
You're
suara
covered,
gua.
you're good to go.
Hai.
You saw the animation, you just
Ya, ini
hunches
roster
over
baru.
like that.
Jadi
Posture is so important,
penggantinya
man.
Blaze King sama Ucil itu NC Slasher
Yeah.
sama Moria.
Am I
You know.
wrong?
Slot
straight,
pacarnya
guys.
solid ke bos tambang aja di game ya.
But
Ini
yeah,
dari
you're
play sih ada.
absolutely correct on that one. You don't want to have
Gaskan lah, langsung
But,
jangan kasih
you
comeback
know,
loh.
so better also, guys.
Yeah, well,
Lo
let's
Olang
see
sabalan lo
what
mainnya
Boom
lo.
Esports can
Sabar
do.
mulai.
Even
Masya
more
Allah,
so
Morea,
now on
Morea.
the
Oh my
defense.
God.
Aggressive towards the
Waduh,
Famous
wow.
with the cover
Keren banget Morea,
facials.
keren banget
And
Morea.
to his
Demi sih,
surprise, or
demi.
to his
Gue pikir dia bakal
calculations,
koit.
Yes, I can.
Dia
is
berhasil
a
TP.
victim
Nice
of
one.
the explosive. So Boom takes a kill even though it got dicey. Fancy
Ci mau member gimana? Kocak langsung ke YouTube Swan. Boomingin halo.
Oh, they're gonna be trying to able to do this once again.
Tapi bener gak?
No more
Salah,
yes I can.
salah.
Give them that
Salah.
assistance with the flashes and such.
Udah gue orangnya sabar.
But we are seeing the Cypher
Mulai
lurk on mid.
Haya mulai ya
on B.
ha.
There's no traps to stop.
Lo Olang
Wait,
bikin
did the
jantung
turret
Oe
actually
sakit lo.
did, and then he
Oe
backed away? I
pikir
think
lo
he
bakal
was, yeah,
langsung
so he's gonna have his
dihantam lo
maybe
sama
default with the rest
Fancy
of his
pada
team.
lo.
try to bully for the C
Ternyata lu
site,
Olang
but
bisa kayak
this
hantu
is
pindah
where
tempat.
it could get a little bit more tricky. There's a little bit more time here.
Ini Lostel
So
balu
play
Boom
right now for
Esports hebat
Fancy.
ah.
Show a little bit of forces on
Macam
C.
hantu saja.
If they have to rotate on A right now,
Bisa
they
hilang, oh.
have to do it here unless they can commit to the C side. It's all or nothing.
Yeah, here we have it, and it is nothing thanks to NC Slasher. Fancy United.
Apa?
They're trying to find a bit
Thank you
of
guys.
change from
Nonton
their
YouTube Boom
bullets.
Esports
They're
buruan
coming
titip
out
like gak
with
di
MC.
YouTube-nya. YouTube Boom
And
Esports
Boom
gue lagi live
Esports,
sekarang.
They've already marked all the angles where Fancy can come from. Time has effectively run on out. There's no way for Fancy
10
to win this
seconds
one. And Boom has been
Oe nih
on
sabal
a
loh.
roll
Tapi blendingan Oe
ever
tak
since we
sabal.
saw them just
Cewek
mix up
sabalan sudah banyak.
all of their pace
Yang tak
Asteroid,
sabalan masih
especially
sedikit
after that
saja.
one thrifty round.
Mantap.
Man.
2 skor
Lost
lagi. Lu
control
Olang
here,
menang
and
loh.
Boom just
Boom Esports.
clearing up. Shiro, confidence swinging out on mid stairs there just to get the weapons away.
Kakak siapa nih?
But man, I did not expect that to actually have
Salam kenal nama Oe Ling Ling ah.
be what transpired on Mound. The nade kill from Famous.
BME
I thought there was
Ling
going
Ling
to be a counter pick for
Lu Olang
Fancy,
sekarang
especially with
cek
Cruz
YouTube-nya Boom
getting the
Esports.
more late
Lu subscribe ya.
paranoia off.
Like dulu.
Forcing Boom to
Komen
actually
boleh.
back into a corner. It still didn't matter. They still were able to get that pick off. Anyways,
Jangan
as the
tanya
round starts
DC
here,
Oe ha.
Fancy still wanting to
Sekarang ke
try
YouTube Boom
their
Esports
metal
dulu,
here on
nanti
that
Oe
C
kasih tahu
side.
DC Oe
You
apa.
can see Jin now equipped himself with the
Takel,
judge,
mantep
but
takel.
against Famous in that long range distance, of course, it's not going to matter. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work at all.
Inventory, drag Judge
Selasa
away,
lagi digelodok.
discard the ground. And that's exactly what
Ayah.
happens there.
Ini
Boom
mereka orang
Esports
tidak belajar
instead
dari
picked
pelajaran lo.
three at the start
Tadi mereka
again.
masuk C sudah
And as
mati
Fancy
semua.
now have to
Kena
go for the
hantam Boom
clear
Esports.
without their duelist, it's gonna be
Mereka masih
difficult.
masuk lagi, kena
Flashbang gives
hantam
them a
lagi.
chance, and Suka makes the opening happen.
Tidak
Moria,
belajar
though,
lah
responds
dari
in
hantu Boom
kind.
Esports
Famous
mulai
out
ya.
with Boom, but they should get intel that here the band, it will be targets. Famous gets one before there's a trade. Boom again with the advantage. It's 3v1 now.
Ya,
Moria
hantu Boom Esports nah.
play,
Mulai
he's
ha.
still there,
Itu
though.
tinggal 1 orang
This
saja, jangan
leads to
takut
yes,
lo.
I can
Lo
now.
hantam dia
In
mati
one
pula.
of those scenarios he needs to clutch again with.
Lo hantam dia pay juga sudah mati lo.
Still here
Lo
by
Olang menang ah.
the bend
Tinggal
area.
1 skor
Shiro's
lagi
there.
lu pada bisa langsung
Forward
makan.
flag if ever.
Ya.
It's such a big problem for Fancy. How do they isolate these
Walau,
angles?
eh.
Moria sure he's
Ini
all
hantu
alone
mulai
in
hebat
that
loh.
peak, but he gets 3-4 the round, and this is it.
Nanti
Match
Oe kalau mau
point
punya
for
anak
Boom
mau
for
macam
the
si
first
Mole ya.
map.
How does Boom
Bisa
thread
pindah-pindah
the
tempat.
needle of all of
Tidak
these
mati kalau dihantam mah.
aggressive CC utilities? They get stunned.
Bisa butain
They still
Olang.
somehow get the pick on
Walau,
Jin.
eh.
Again, he had a judge,
Hebat
but they
kali
had
nih Mole
teammates
ya.
right behind him that could immediately save him or get that refrag, but no, it doesn't
Macam anak
matter
buah
at
Yesus
all
pula
here.
nih.
Boom,
Ya.
able to still
Bisa
get that
membutakan
conversion,
Olang.
and it happens at
Bisa
the
pindah
11th
tempat,
hour
ah.
Dax when you can see
Bisa
Fancy
hantam Olang.
creating that huge lead,
Walau,
creating
eh.
that tempo.
Hebat
They
kali hantu
immediately
Mole ini.
shut it down, especially coming off again from what I would remind our viewers, the thrifty round retake on that C site.
Sangat Indo, yes, sir.
Absolutely
Sangat
offers here from
Cika,
Boom.
karena ada
Yeah, it
pakai
feels like they've been threading this fine
Oh
line
iya,
of
wow, keren banget.
not
Gak ada
working
yakin
and
gak
working,
dikantuk.
right? They're at the border, and they just make it work by marginal inches,
ya, jago punya lo.
basically. And incredible picks to begin with. They built this lead up, Asterai. They put the pressure on with the Viper's Pit.
Oe miskin
now,
nah,
boom.
tak bisa beli pet punya lah.
Waiting to see if
Bayar
Fancy
listrik saja masih
will
nunggak
break
loh.
the door and go
Mau
for
lagi
the
beli
cross,
pet
making noise
di GTA Low Play.
towards the doorway.
Oe tak punya uang.
Trying to go for a bit of that fake intel yet again. But boom.
Ya, Oe tak ada
Wise about what's
bicara
going
kasar
on.
lah.
Here we go again.
Memutuskan untuk
Same
lawat
sound cue.
Enough sih, gak nyangka sampai gini.
Waiting for the timing. Doorway's broken. Paranoid's into play
Kayak
for
walau
Surge. He's
lu
gonna get
Olang.
victimized there by Jin. Just didn't expect perhaps that utility to come his way. Fancy now move to B.
Jangan mau kalah
Okay, that's
lo.
going to be
Lo,
the Viper's Pit,
lo
null and
dibutakan,
void already
butakan
here.
balik lo.
There can be a push from Shiro if ever.
Ya, Mole ya.
Spike
Waiting at a
planted.
position here
Lu
on top
genjutsu
B
mereka
to
lo.
try to go for something. Famous, no nades, only has his satchel, backs away immediately. It's ulti for ulti here. Moria, timing,
Hayya, hantu
good.
Mole
Get
nih
one,
hebat
two,
kali. Dengan 5
Archie,
HP
the
saja
conversion
2
is
orang
to
langsung
press-
mati
allow
ha.
them to press a little bit further, and look at this big
Walau,
fight
eh.
coming in from Shiro.
Yeah, timing good. Flick even better. Shiro now on board.
Walau,
also.
eh.
And the
Satu
flank
lagi
has
lo.
been essential for Boom. This
ulti.
time they will howl as they hunt. Yes, I can. The Rolling Thunder. A last screech perhaps from Fancy United to buy
Satu orang
time.
maju, satu
Can
orang
be, though,
diffuse
a
say. Ini
single
sudah mudah
victory
sangat
played
loh.
right. Aftershock also into play. NC Sasha trying to go for defuse, but yes, I can. He's doing it so far. The shorty's there. Moria shouldn't have enough time. And Fancy
Why?
United at the brink of their demise. They
Satu lagi
survive
pula
with the
lo, ini
spike
mudah
and
saja.
live fight another
Lo
round.
macam
And
dihantam
yes, I
lo
can.
sama
The
emak
miracle
lo.
worker,
Cuman
this
tinggal satu
man
sekolah
still
saja.
somehow manages to find the time to be able
Lo
to
Olang,
throw
kalau tak
out
dapat satu
everything,
skor, Oe
not to
hantam lo.
punish, and
Oe
still
datang
put
ke
himself in
GH
a
langsung
position
hantam
where
kalian lo.
his remaining utility actually still denied the start of the defuse on that one. NC Slasher had to
Sudah
try to
subscribe-
have that spike as you saw
Sudah
because
subscribe Boom
of the
Esports
timer
kalau lo
almost
pergi ke
running
YouTube
down
OS
that
One Sage
clock.
11 ya.
Tried to have
Lo
it,
subscribe
but
itu
the
satu langsung
aftershock
join
was
membership.
huge. And yes, I
Oe kasih tahu
can
DC
really
Oe lo.
standing on top with 20 kills, well deserved. This man has been such a hard-working fragger for Fancy United.
It's not just a name, it's a playstyle.
Apa sih?
And here comes now the showstopper to
Halo,
begin
Tokyo.
the action. Fancy now
Kirain Boom
back
yang-
into
Bukan,
being one
bukan,
before here. Maybe they can do so again.
Ayo hantu boleh ya.
Still need to deal
Hantu
with
boleh
the
ya.
full forces
Lu macam
of
Fabel
Boom
Cina lo.
this time around.
Lu buluan,
Plant now
cepetan.
gonna go on down the Boom bot, also finding
Lo
a bit
hilang,
of
lo
intel
hantam
towards
mereka.
side
Butakan
Suzuka.
mereka.
Already exposing his position. And
Cah,
watch
susah
go
banget ya.
towards the link doorway. That can be a crucial point of contention between Jin and NC Slasher.
Iya, itu di bawah,
Shiro
di
now,
bawah.
Snakebite gonna get thrown famous.
Langsung
moving
Fabuzz
in towards the cage. Fisher on the other side looks for the spam. Fisher wins. The duel doesn't see him, but Boom gets to make that 3. It's 3v2. It's NC Slasher winning the
lagi lo.
pivotal duel.
Satu
And
lagi
this
lo.
leads now
Lo satu
to the
orang
lockdown
divis lo.
board to play.
Buluan
Yes,
lo.
I can. Same
Buluan tak
lineup.
susah lo.
Same result
Satu
perhaps.
orang,
No,
satu
it will
orang,
just
kali
be
ini
Boom
satu
back
macam.
away for the time being. Yes, I can needs to swing it himself.
Hayya,
and
Bell
they will
Flex ah.
secure the kill here
Walah,
for the
weh.
Boom Esports squad as well as the
Hayya,
map.
lu Olang ah.
13-9.
Tadi macam
Boom
ya,
Esports
katain
with the
Boom
series
Esports
lead.
apa? Boom
That's
Esports
gonna be painful
GG
for Yes,
easy
I
win
Can.
ah.
He had
Lo Olah
utility
sudah
to,
butakan dengan bulung,
basically
butakan
play that
dengan
post plan, but
bayangan.
the time
Tak bisa
for
kalahin Boom
him
Esports ah.
to pressure
Ah, macam
Boom
mana
here
Boom
was
Esports
not really
easy.
there. As you saw, as that,
Lu
spot
Olang
got
lah
defused, there was
easy.
still an extra 4 seconds for
Boom
them
Esports
on
GG
top of the
easy
full
win ah.
defuse. So that was just something that he
Makanya lu
couldn't
Olang jangan
really
sombong
do,
dulu lo.
especially with the lockdown pushing him so far outside of
Pay lah.
that B site, and you can't see
Mana
the ability
ini?
for
Mana
Boom
nih?
to retake.
Do
It
Hwang
just
Son.
was so
Do
clean.
Hwang Son
Yes,
ah.
they had to lose a couple of players coming into the
Do
site, but
Hwang-
they had quick refrags, and that's all that
Do
matters.
Hwang Son
when
ah.
a lot of the
Lo
players
bilang
of
Fancy
here was
GG
just
easy win ah.
hunkered down on that B side as well,
Lo
considering
lihat
where
tuh,
the plant
tuh Olang
was.
kena
In any case,
hantam oh.
huge stuff here coming from Boom. Really, again, started on that thrifty round with the help of Famous and the clutch of Moria. So with that, they put a point on the board and again put themselves on series.
Waduh,
priority
ini
here in
nggak
this
bisa
match
guys.
against
Di sini
Fancy.
kita banyak orang suci,
Yeah,
ada
it's a best of
Kwaci-Kwacu,
three here,
ada
guys. We
Newbie,
still,
ada
of course, have a
Tokyo
long
ya,
bracket
ada
to go
Bumin,
with,
ada
but in the
SWAN,
end, we
no?
see
ada
Boom
Ling-Ling ah.
Esports.
Santet Cina
I
nih
gotta say
berhasil
is
loh, Oe
basically
kirim ke sana ke
post-plant
Vietnam
me
ah.
once, shame on me. Post-plant me twice, shame on you. And that's just how
Yeah.
it ended. Boom, they understand how to go for the clear towards that B. We see how they maximize those angles, especially since that swing round from
Ya udah, guys.
thrifty. But
Gua balik ke
from that
setelan
point
pabrik
on,
ya.
it felt like Boom regained their pep in their step, right? That
Yeah.
they went for these kind of peaks and they just knew the timings to get the kill.
Hayya Chuan Hong ah, lu berani typing di sini ah. Ling-Ling aja lo.
And we saw that them shut down Jin in some of the
Waduh, Tokyo ngomong apa, Cok?
That opening happen without that
Apa ini,
extra
Tok?
Fancy United
Coba gua
even
translate lah,
to
banjir.
work with onto the post plan, and then you have the likes of Famous
Chung
holding things
Kien
down.
Chua
You have the likes
Bantua.
of Shiro, you have the likes
Walau,
of Moria doing God's
Cakap
work
apa lo?
basically. It
Lu
was such a
Olang,
team effort
Jepang,
there from
cakap
Boom this
Vietnam
time
ah.
around that it really goes to show Lotus has become their map pick of choice because everyone is so masterful on it.
Oh yeah, 100%. You can really see
Aduh.
that there is that
Enggak, si Kevin lagi nonton.
next,
Lagi
I feel
nonton
like just next
di YouTube
level of
Esports.
confidence that you just don't really see from anybody else.
Keren banget lo,
considering
watch your team
what
lose
Boom was
artinya.
kinda put through in
Chung
terms
Kien
of
Toy,
the situation,
coba
with
bantu ah.
with the
Artinya
buys that
watch your
they've
team
had, with
lose.
the push that
Waduh.
Fancy United
Hayya
does,
Kevin
with
IPA
how
3
aggressive
tahan lo
they've been
typingannya
on the
lo.
defending side. You saw how many times we saw wild
Doa bersama-sama
Rolling
supaya
Thunders just
Swan.
be used just to
Enggak lo ya,
kind of,
doain biar Boom menang weh.
vibe check what was going to happen here from Boom Esports, and somehow Boom is able to come out on top. Just goes to show how well versed they are.
Nggak
on
gitu,
Lotus, and
weh.
you're absolutely right. If your team is going to be
Makanya lu
against
semua
Boom,
200
you
orang
really have to
typing
take into
lah.
account how well
Ya,
they play
Ling-Ling
this
baca nih.
particular map, and that is the big thing here.
Last talk. Oh,
For
Tokyo.
Fancy. In any
Dream
case,
chill
guys,
out,
of course, we're
man.
just gonna go
Yeah.
on a quick break. When we come back,
What's
we're
your
gonna see if
Boomin?
Fancy is gonna get
Lu
knocked
tahu
down
dengan
into
nih, BA.
the lower brackets, or will they be able to push
Halo,
us into game number
semuanya,
3?
welcome.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hayya Min. Tiap hari Oe cantik, Oe sudah bosan lah.
Wear your passion.
Tiap hari Oe Ya pangsa ya. Oe bosen pangsai kalem mah. Oe tidur juga cantik kalem mah. Oe makan juga cantik kalem.
Whenever.
Cuma pas slimming doang Oe macam nih.
Gaming is a lifestyle. Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Voice over jet kak. Apa-apa? Coba ya voice over jet gimana? Udah, lo orang lihat wajah bening Oe dulu lo. Lihat iklan buat apa? Full screen ini udah full screen. Coba ya jet voice lines. Oe lihat ho. Aduh gak tahu nih kayak gak bisa deh. Kalau jet ada hubungan darah apa lu sama Hansen Swan? Sama-sama orang Cina ha. Asal tidak mengganggu ternak warga aman Swan. Gak ada anabul sih sekitar gua. Swan, gak. Watch party dulu Bumi Esports versus Fancy. Buruan gue mau lihat Bu menang dulu baru kota. Hari ini kota ya. Pakai kacamata dulu gak sih? Gue lagi pakai softland, gak enak kalau pakai kacamata. Apaan? Jet gimana? Gak, guys, udah kalian share live ke grup pecinta mamalia kan? Masya Allah, kenapa pecinta mamalia, Min? Amina, ya, Amin. Lo olah, maksudnya apa share ke grup mamalia lo? Emang Oe ini binatang ah? Lo olah pengen Oe hantam ah? Jenis darat apa air? Duh, udah aku share ke jual beli reptil. Jangan dong, takut banget dikulitin. Ada bocoran roster Dota 2 boom gak? Ya lo olah tunggu saja lo. Nanti lo stall Dotanya tahun depan menang lo. Domba Garut. Kocak lo. Ya semuanya boleh makan dulu ya. Pangsai dulu boleh. Pangsai ngerti gak pup? Share game horror. Takut lah. Gue tuh nyali kecil weh. Gue emang galak tapi nyali gue kecil sumpah. Kalau udah horor-hororan tuh gue takut. Gue lebih takut sama setan daripada manusia. Min satu gaji kan Min. Guys nanti kalau gue nggak gajian nggak bisa bayar token listrik guys. Gue nggak bisa nyalain PC nanti guys. Nggak tahu gue roster Dota siapa. Erwin thank you give ya Erwin. Terima kasih. Ih lu olang mendem mah. Kedengeran gak nih? Kok kecil sih Ci? Ambil God Ana sih Min. Lah ini udah gede kali. Sumpah kecil. Oh ini nih. Halo. Udah ya. Haya kalau Oe teliak lu bilang soalnya Oe cempleng ah. Oe kecilin sekalang lu olang protes soalnya Oe kecil. Lu olang maunya apa sih? Kak ngomong sendiri aja kita nggak dengar. Kevin. Makanya buka tuh telinga, buka pikiran lo ya. Buka telepati. Gue ngomong sama lu, coba. Gue telepati sama lu. Lo ngerti gak gue ngomong apa? Coba guys tebak gue lagi ngomong apa di dalam pikiran gue. Ya umur berapa? Gue 24 guys. Udah gede sekarang diem Ci, parah banget Faiz. Apa ya jet voice line? Too easy. Too easy. Lo olah mau live di YouTube? Iya nanti kota ya. Iya makasih. Apaan iya? Ketek P. Salah. Lah gue bilang telepati anjir. Udah kena Min. Kocak menjerit ketek. Lah emang otak gue isinya gituan doang, parah banget. Bisnis ketek. Nah udah lagi nih, balik lagi nih. Ayo,
What an intense
coba.
match that truly has been. We ended 13-9 between
Eh,
Boom
gua
and Fancy
mikir,
United, but
gue mikir
every
ini guys.
single round of that, especially come to the later
Nah,
stage
itu.
of the Lotus map, felt like Boom and Fancy really had to work for
Ih,
it. Nothing was
jangan seuzon lu,
something
anjing.
could always change or
Alah,
be turned around, and it was
pasti
really
mikirin.
interesting
Kagak,
and
sotoy
of
lo.
course very exciting to see. Anyways, welcome back from the break.
Gue lagi mikir caranya bayar token listrik gimana ya.
Incredible. Thank you so much for that one. And
Oh, yeah.
I agree with you besides how you show excitement. Besides what you say when you're excited. Because it was
Mikir min
such
satu
an exciting
gaji.
fight until it became that one swing round. Once
Yeah.
we
Lo nyari Tokyo di mana? Tokyo sekarang lagi di live chatnya Boom Esports. Nah makanya langsung ke YouTube-nya Boom Esports. Son mikirnya gaji kan lupa sponsor di mana tadi guys. Son plus gaji nggak kalau Boom menang. Oh ini gitu dong Tok. Akhirnya setelah sekian lama lu membela gue. Haya, itu baru namanya kita bestie. Baru lu ya kali ini bestie support bestie. He, pakai pinjol nggak mau anjir. Nih gue lamar kerja nih jadi penagih pinjol.
Oh, yeah,
Gak
100%.
mau,
They're
maunya ke
also
Tokyo di
mentioning
Jepang ya udah.
how this is also a
Sono.
map that Boom I think also plays quite well, so that's going to be the
Yes,
challenge
Boom
once again for
absolutely
Fancy
play
here.
very
But I
well.
will
What
say
are you talking
Fancy,
about? It's very well ya.
I keep asking,
It's
I
like
keep
the
asking here in
best.
the broadcast if they're up for the challenge. They definitely
Sini buzzer Jackie. Unti
Unti
favoritku Swan, streamer kesayanganku, CBN Fiber internetku. Mantap mancing gue nih.
The match that they had against Dominatas, incredible stuff coming in from these two.
Udah
So
ih,
if they
lagi
can
bahas
get a
Valorant
play
lo.
off of each other or be put
Udah
in
ya,
positions
jangan
where
bahas
they
kota
need
ya.
to,
Lagi bahas Valorant.
step up, elevate, they definitely
Loh,
can
loh,
make
loh.
that happen.
Hai
So
ya.
I am
Lu kenapa
so,
pusing ah,
so
Tokyo?
excited to see
Oh ya belum
how
hantam
they
lo. Lo
get
kenapa
to this
pusing ah?
split map.
I think that's also the one point of concern here for Fancy United. You can see the difference.
Belum dihantam ah, sudah pusing.
With Jin and without Jin, when they lose Jin early, yes, they'll have utility to get in, but it's just that lack of
Stiker mulai mana?
power. They'll have a
Aku mau
flash to
minta
set
sama
themselves
kamu,
up.
minta
They'll
apaan?
have a way in, yes,
Umat?
but it becomes a trade system that moves more so in favor of Boom Esports rather than Fancy United, and that's my biggest point of concern for this.
Oke, nggak boleh sombong nanti ngejinx. Sabar, tahan. Tahan harimau ini. Kita doakan yang terbaik. Stay humble. Bukan hantam kota lah Mina. Langsung hantam wajahnya Min.
I really like this double controller.
Menjilat tuh. Aduh, gue
Possibly
nggak
even
bisa
the
ngejilat
double
orang.
duelist with Berserks and Famous
Halo, Bi.
looking at the Jet and the Raze. There's a lot
Kalian
of
sadar gak sih gue nggak bisa ngejilat orang?
go
Ricu,
back
halo.
because of this. A
Min
lot of
salipkan saja.
isolated angles, they
Ricu,
can really
gue
mess
pikir
up any of the
lo
closing
malaikat.
features of Fancy right now.
Gue pikir lo di pihak gue.
Proved to be difficult for
Lo
Fancy
pikir
because they
kita
have to
satu
play a
Trinity.
whole lot more
Kenapa lu sekarang tiba-tiba di pihak Bumin yang nyuruh gue disalipin, he?
maybe play off of each other with fault lines a little bit
IGL-nya
more
siapa,
away,
Swan?
but
Kayaknya Shiro deh.
really like this, having Moria on that aspect
Alah,
with the
tinggal
threat of the
dulu lah.
gravity well,
Road to
again,
plus
cutting
1
off
gaji,
a
Swan.
lot of
Amin.
exit
IGL.
parts,
Swan
exit,
IGL, Min.
Positions here for Fancy would be very much strong, I think.
Thank you, Bi.
Yeah, and these are the historical comps basically.
Duh, gue gak bisa jadi IGL, guys.
Again, with the new additions for Boom Esports,
Gue gak bisa jadi in-game leader, tapi gue bisa jadi in-house leader.
from his previous history in this Boom Esports roster, and I love to see some of the classics really in
Halah.
the matchup already. Boom versus Fancy United.
Amin.
They're accustomed to and bringing out what they saw basically from each other when they were in the same tournament bracket.
So with that being said, what else can we expect coming in to this series? Is how is the
Apaan sih, Cok?
aggression that
Wih,
we saw
halo.
from Fancy translating into Split as well? You saw how Fancy was very much willing to trade certain utilities at the very start of the round just to get that map control, and they could try to
Swan,
do it
internet
right.
rumahku kok nge-lag,
What I do like
Ya
about
bagusnya
Fancy,
pakai apa?
with this
Oh,
one,
kamu mau yang
is
gak
how
nge-lag?
they
Langsung
did,
aja pakai CBN Fiber.
tend to
Makanya
like
chat
those
aku
designs
langsung
against
di-read.
Dominatas
Karena
in
nyampenya
terms
cepet.
of
Nggak kayak yang
LD,
itu, cuman
just
centang
because
satu.
Dominatas is,
Nunggu 5 menit baru centang 2. Makanya kalau pengen sleep callan cepet, pengen dibalas chatnya juga cepet, pengen langsung kirim pap nggak perlu pakai loading, langsung aja pakai CBN Fiber. Pasti chat kamu langsung terkirim pada doi.
Well, Fancy does their in other outlets on Split, they used to have Yes I Can.
Pengen masuk kota langsung si ID 1. Langsung aja pakai CBN Fiber.
On the Omen, and you can see the adjustment made in their local circuit recently. The Fancy moving towards B. You got Boom though, prepared yet again, famous historical spot for him, even back in Ascension, played towards B. The pain shells thrown.
Walau Famozin.
Lucas already the first victim to
Oh,
what
nice
can
try.
be the beginning. It will be
Nice
Digital
try.
and
One more.
Sociabuzz
Very
from
low.
Esports. They have the angle. Yes, I can and Fisher with the damage, but in the end,
Very
it's
low.
2v1
No,
from
no.
Yes I
Ini
Can
jago banget
back
nih. Yes, I
to his
can.
usual clutch ways. What else can he do here though? And maybe find the timing versus NC Slasher.
Jangan kegocek, kalian udah jadi video YouTube itu.
He's still around towards that side. And Berserk
Takut digigit Swan. Kok nggak gigit?
Yes, I can.
Wait, come on, man.
Wanted to go in, and the right click enough to net that kill. It's 1v1 now. The Sheriff, the Dash, they're both primed. A tag, sure, but not the bag yet. Fault line the response. And yes, I can. He has time. to
Belakang,
rotate.
Cok. Aduh,
They
pusing
thinking
kali,
about
Wak.
that, looking at the staircase just in case the Jet gave chase. And
Iya, sholat dulu, Gi. Buat yang mau sholat dulu ya.
Berserk is gonna be a little bit late to this, but
Utamakan Tuhan kalian.
he has the HP advantage, and yes, I can. He had a chance to actually pick up the ghost if needed to do so. That would have helped his case against Berserks here.
Spike planted.
Well, he's gonna be holding that angle, but because it's so far away,
Ngapain face reveal? Ini gue udah face reveal, kocak.
where he can actually try to catch off Berserks right now.
Bu menang, makanya sholatin ya, biar Bu menang.
Through
Tuh.
see both of them actually
Nah.
racing against each other. But there it
This
is.
is it, Berserks. Cie.
Little on that damage with the classic, and Berserks
Thank you.
times perfectly the
Wah gila nih, cowoknya Kuaci nih bos, senggol dong. Haya, nih orang ah, cowoknya Kuaci ha, hantam mo. Nah itu translate Cinanya guys. Apa sih, Cok? Ya tolong disolatin ya biar Boom Esports menang ah. Yang menang masuk final iya. Nanti duit cair nih. Tambah plus 1 gaji gue. Nice bro. Kuaci buff. Swan mana? Apa gue? Yang mana? Aduh Min, lu nanyain siapa sih? Nanyain apa? Swan mana? Oh iya lagi DC. Ah, enggak, gue lagi nggak DC. Apaan sih Min? Yang mana nih Min? Maksud lo? Yang A, yang itu apa yang mana? Nggak ada yang. Kuaci suka dihantam ah. Sabar, Shiro. Hayya lo orang ah. Loh. Aduh, padahal posisi udah bagus. One more. Just one more. Oh, kalau disolatin itu. Oh, gue pikir disolatin tuh didoain. Pertanyaannya yang mana lagi, Swan? Aduh, Min. Jangan gitu dong, Min. Jahat banget sih. Yang mana lagi? Min, jangan gitu dong. Kan gue cewek baik-baik kok. Gue cewek alim. Apa itu cowok? Amin, parah banget. Gue baik kok. Yang mana lagi, ketek lo. Sabar. Ayo kita fokus ke gamenya lah. Ya, hidup tak melulu soal cinta, soal cowok. Gak melulu soal lancapan Bang, Peter Jeki banyak tingkah, kocak lo. Fokus. Seng. Ya. Aduh. Kenapa nggak cek side, nggak cek angle sih? Walah weh. Swan S-nya sas. Swan S-nya tuh sukses. Subuh kah? Enggak, bentar doang. Ini kayak bentar lagi juga Boom menang. Sabar. Sabar, Boom. Aduh, ini kenapa orang-orang mancing gue buat marketing sih? Halo. Guys, sebenarnya kalian nonton deh ke Boom Esports punya YouTube. Itu ada aku ya, nggak pakai filter, pure cantiknya ya. Terus ada gamenya juga. Sabar, itu ke expected banget. Oke, nice one. Wah. Wah, aduh, sayang banget. Oh, mati. Wow, attacker SWAN. Wah, ya. Kocak. Oke, yang biru tuh Boom Esports, yang biru Boom Esports. Nge-jinx. Internet cepat secepat balasan WA SWAN, bejir. Aduh, bingung nih mau pakai internet apa, punya rekomend internet yang lancar dan murah nggak? Hai ya, itu tak usah ditanyain lagi lah. Satu glodok punya juga pakai CBN fiber lah. Makanya lu lihat di grup WA tuh emak-emak, bapak-bapak, semua broadcast cepet sekali dikirimnya karena wifi di glodok itu pakai CBN fiber punya loh. Lu orang HP boba elit, internet sulit, makanya pakai CBN fiber punya loh. Jangan sosokan beli kuota bikin miskin nah. Yang mula pakai wifi per bulan bayarnya. Oh, enggak CBN fiber. Fokus ke gamenya nggak sih guys? Ini OP nggak sih? Bukan Marshall kan? OP, karena dia nggak aim, dia aimnya di badan. Thank you Moka. Sabar. Ada Sky, ada Race di situ, sabar. Tapi kalau dia satchel, dia susah sih. Sabar. Walau kok hilang? Aduh. Got the dig into the wall bang, and Suka also playing it perfectly, slipping through the defenses of Boom Esports. So two-man advantage. Halo semuanya, fokus ke depan aja. Oke, Poka. Aku sih nggak apa-apa kalau dipaksa. Lo kenapa sih? Oh, nice hero please. Calm. Sabar lo. Lolang sabar. Ya. Silo ah. Setelah punya nih. Walau susah sekali loh. Olang langsung balik. Gila sih, yes I can dia last man standing mulu nih, harus dibabat dulu deh pertama. Kemarin pakai CBN fiber, pink turns red. Lo tahu kenapa lo pakai CBN fiber? Itu warna merah. Lo orang lupa bayar wifi lah. Lo makanya tiap bulan rajin bayar wifi. Kalau suka lupa bayar wifi langsung yang setahun saja lo membership. Gimana gak Mela? Tagihan wifi sudah nombok. Lo orang lupa bayar lah. Rindu Sandur. Ya udah gue ngomong normal nih. Duh jangan getar gitu dong. Stabil cara nembaknya. Hari ini ke kota. Ayo kalian pasti bisa guys. Kenapa getar? Udah ada pegangan loh. Haya. Siap. Loh, ini cepet banget sih. Woi, gue maunya liat Boom Esports dari POV Boom. Nice Berserks, nice banget.
getting as much of a clear as they want.
Kalau Jet pada umumnya
It's 5v2,
iya.
making 5v1. Plant going on down to an Ensley slasher. What else can he even do now?
Changes the
Oh ya sudah bayar lah.
position where he wanted to
Coba member bisa setahun.
Jin.
Oh kasih setahun di SWAN lah.
showstopper.
Ya udahlah.
Nancy Slasher could have
Lu
gone
membership
for
di
that.
OE lo. Punya YouTube.
Now he's got himself the
Kita
mark.
cap-cap view ya.
Just alone.
Ya udah guys, kalau lu pada mau gue balik.
Imagine
Gua
if they
balik
actually
normal.
throw everything at him. I mean, that would be ridiculous, but
Come on.
you know,
Oh.
anyway, Suka actively searching
Aduh belum panas nih Boom.
and his
Boom
role
lagi
is
meta
like,
suka comeback
learning
deh.
the cipher here
Jadi kayak
really
tunggu
is big damage.
emang suka dibantai-bantai dulu.
Even if he doesn't get the pick,
Suka dibantai-bantai dulu.
have to look a little
Terus
behind.
abis itu
Boost rotation is
di-comebacking.
significantly slowed
Demennya
down
tuh disakitin
by
dulu
not
Boom
only
Esports.
that, of course, the
Terus nanti dia kayak QB-nya baru aktif gitu loh setelah disakitin.
managing to find all of these picks.
Kan biasanya kalau ngomong sampai selesai sih. Maksudnya sampai selesai streaming. Kayak ini BA mendingan jadi play lo. Admin Boom nakal cuy. Emang gimana BA-nya nggak stres? Halo. Tokyo di mana? Di Batam. Bejir. Lu jangan nanya gue, emang gue emaknya. Gue ini hanya bestie seimannya lah, ya. Yang gue tahu sama dia tahu itu lagu puji-pujian saja. Kalau dia sudah ngapain, sudah makan gitu, Oe tak tahu lo. Lo tanya langsung sama orangnya lo. Lu punya date-nya dia, sudah masuk ke Yellowin nah. Tanya dia, jangan tanya Oe. Oe hantam oh. Lu tanya soal belum e-sport, Oe tahu. Hai, pinggir. Ayo dong, Amy dong. Ayo, NC Slasher. Ayo NC Slasher. The slash singing. The slash singing. The hash singing. Come on, NC Slasher. Do some magic for us. SpongeBob. And singing. And slashing.
Yeah, they're struggling in terms of that economy. Might as well just save the weapons. Berserk is gonna have an operator.
Aduh Tuhan Yesus, terima kasih atas berkatmu hari ini. Terima kasih atas makananmu hari ini. Sekarang Oe sedang watch party. Kiranya Tuhan tolong memberkati Boom Esports biar menang Boom Esports. Biar Boom Esports bisa menang bawa pulang harta karun 264 juta rupiah loh. Nanti kalau menang Oe dapat traktiran lo dari bos Gary Ongko. Nanti makan saukau lagi, Oe seneng lo. Gue canda yo. Ani ya, gue canda ani yo. Ayo please Tuhan. Please. Please, pai. Gue gak boleh pai. Please, Tuhan Yesus. Dalam nama Yesus, dalam nama Yesus, ada kemenangan. Doa sesuai dengan kepercayaan masing-masing ya guys. Ami Tofo ah. Namaste ya. Loh! Nice! Hey! Nice ah. Lu itu Gin. Oh! Wah!
Did not expect that pinch to actually
Nice banget,
happen
nice
there,
banget,
but
nice
Famous,
banget.
when he's got himself that showstopper, he's
Jumawa tuh apa sih?
able to convert. This is the same
Jumawa
thing
tuh
that
apa?
noticed. It all started from Famous using that showstopper.
Apa itu Jumawa? Gue cari dulu di internet.
Fancy on what their
Jumawa.
where their positions are, slowly dismantling the post plan and somehow managing to hold off.
Oh iya bener juga ya.
But it was close
Ah,
to
iya.
that, as you can see with the weaponaries that they've had.
Jumawa adalah
Of sheriffs, maybe a bulldog, and they were still somehow
Jumawa
managed to
adalah
push the round
angku
into the win.
dan congkak.
Strong retake game from Boom Esports, and one thing they do so well
Menurut Boom Esports admin punya, oh ini Jumawa. Oh ini Amoy ya. Oh ini Amoy dan Cantik punya. Bukan Angku dan Congkak ah.
Oh yeah, and now Boom Esports positioned quite well to actually stop Fancy here. They have
Gak, sumpah Berserk
nothing to buy for that
kalau
retake.
jaga di situ kayak gak guna di Fancy tau gak? Fancy bukan tipe yang kayak maju-maju gitu loh dia. Kalau gue liat gameplaynya nih.
Seekers, just so that they don't really
Gak tau gue Jumawa, gak
miss
ngerti.
anybody anymore, as we saw from that Suka lurk. Speaking of Seekers, very early here from NC Slasher just to get that quick little bit of information. Suka's gonna be dealing with all of
Waduh,
this,
waduh.
only making noise from his own rifle. This is a big
Ayo
deal,
please,
because now,
please.
boom, they're
Satu
still
skor yuk,
clear
satu skor.
of
Baby
what is
step,
happening.
it's
It's going
okay.
to be the full push. There's the smoke. They're trying to cross
Ayo
through.
NC
There's the
Slash ya.
utility.
Dan
Now,
Slash
it's a little bit of a
singing.
guessing game. And again,
Apa sih tuh?
look at this, boom, no one holding that A heaven control. This leaves ropes and mid to
Oh iya
both
nih.
devices. We'll see how this
timing.
goes.
Famous is here. Yet again, he'll get one. Shiro though onto the site, making such a welcome from Boom to Fancy as
The
deep
sash
as
ringing,
possible. Time running out.
the
Boom
trash
Esports
singing,
moving
the
fast,
mash
makes the
flinging,
timer,
the
the
flash
Flash
stringing,
finding crews
ringing,
in that
the
sea of green.
crash
It's a
dinging.
mystery to where Boom is
Wanjay,
focusing, and
wah
now will be
itu
back to
mantranya,
envelop
itu
by it.
mantranya NC Slasher. Oh lihat gak? Gue barusan menyebutkan mantra-mantra SpongeBob ini. The hash slinging slasher, the sash singing, the trash singing, the mash singing, the flash singing, ringing, the crash singing. It's NC Slasher. Hayya NC Slasher. Harus dikasih mantra dulu loh. Lu balu bangun nah, punya bulung. Punya bulu balu bisa terbang. Abis Owe nih katain mantra ini satu. Hayya, hayya.
Basically disrupting the offense that they were kind of setting up. Oh, I love this double up here. from Boom
Real
Esports.
cuy.
The smoke is there, the wall is there, but I don't think they're gonna be aware of the up high, down low. So they might be too slow to react to this.
Wow, that rhymes.
Singing.
Boom Esports have been playing with the time very well too.
GWS ya, Son.
Once they group up,
Slash singing slasher.
Oke.
Oke.
That's what has given them that prior round. Berserk though.
Lu enggak ini yang SpongeBob tau gak sih? Yang the hash slinging slasher itu? Yang nonton SpongeBob gak lu dulu? Oke, oke, nice Berserk. Hold. Sama lo.
This time around though, the cloud is there. Jin trying to get
Woo!
on in, and Berserk tracks him down.
Woo!
Also, there's covering fire for him too.
Sikit lagi itu satu. Wow, Fabus itu wow.
Boom Esports just making a toll gate that Fancy United cannot pay.
Gotta love that. As, you know,
Wah.
that operator, you just want to take
Gila,
that
God
round.
bless you
Don't wanna
all.
panic. You see
God
the
bless you
people,
all.
sacheling in. Just remember, you still
Wah,
have
gila.
a bit of time to keep your composure, hit the
Walah
shot,
weh.
and deny them that push.
Lihai
Because
banget
that
sangat
goes
ya ini.
back to what you said.
Lihai
The
sangat
score
loh duelis ini
started
dua orang.
after that first
Satu
time
Jet,
ended,
satu Reso.
that Jin is one of
Nih
those
Reza
big
sama
factors
Jet
for
hebat
that
loh.
entry. So getting him shut down really
Gila.
reduces the
Keren,
chance
keren.
here of Fancy to start bleeding in to the site here. So Boom Esports
Min
starting to
butuh
get
banget
control
dokter.
back right now.
Guys, fokus dulu. Siapa tahu dengan gue menggila gini tuh kayak jadi menang. Daripada aku dan sombong. Gue pernah aku dan sombong malah jadi jinx. Nah, terus kena mental kayak gini. Kena mental begini. Jadi menang Boom Esports. Oh ngerti ada manifesting gak namanya? GWS mantranya manjur. Bukan hujan lagi. Pihak Boom gak ada yang mau nemenin Swan cek dokter. Aduh guys, kenapa sih? Itu apa? Nonton ya di YouTube Boom Esports sekarang juga.
So good at these timings. He always finds
Itu aku
Shiro.
lagi live. Boom Esports lagi lawan Fancy. Tahan di bawah bang.
The fancy catch. And even more so as
Oh
Fischio
no,
improves
that's so risky sebenarnya sih turun dari situ sumpah.
in the elimination department.
Guys, gue tuh gak sakit guys.
Basically looking
Woi,
for
udah di stream di sebelah gue udah di GWS-in. Di sini gue di GWS-in.
Suka
Bejir lah.
has that timing.
Ya.
There's nothing really that
Lu
they can
olah,
do
kalau nggak mau
to
kena
force
hantam, stop typing GWS Wano.
Yeah, Fancy tying things up and on the top side getting 5 already.
Di sana gue di GWS-in, di sini gue di GWS ini.
Just goes to show though as Boom
Orang
will
sehat
sell things
sentosa
one
begini,
way
anjir.
around with Berserk
Sehat
somehow
walafiat gue.
operator. But you can see the big reason why they
attacker SWAN.
They want to keep the play the same way they have been on B for the next round.
Di RP doang,
Very
Dex.
oppressive.
Di RP
You
doang,
notice
kenapa?
Also that Boom loves to put someone to tail berserks just in case.
Lo daripada GWS-in gue mending GG-in Boom deh.
I've
Ih,
noticed in the past few rounds, especially
hantam aja lah.
it's just basically you give berserks a companion so he doesn't flick away. He just holds the angle. Someone else can alleviate any other pressure. And if
Lu pala lo orang sakit di suluk kerja.
a while ago, then that will be free side.
Awal gejalanya apa siapa tahu bisa bantu.
Absolutely agree with that one.
Enggak tahu nih orang-orang pada GWS-in gue emang gak jelas loh. GJLS. Larangan ada perintah. Bejir. Please. Oke, bagus banget sih mereka gak ada yang hold side di situ. Oh no. Ayo kita doain bala. Si bala sekia ya. Harus gue doain. Gue nggak sakit guys. Haya. Apa sih? HWD tuh apaan? Apaan sih Tokyo? Nggak, ini harus didoain dulu ini. Pakai doanya luntang-luntung. Bala. Wah, wanjay. Kasih bang, wanjay. Awe. Haya.
Finally, they actually take away the operator from his hands, but he's got so much cash. Look at that.
HWD apa sih artinya? Hah? HWD itu apa ya? Gue carilah di Google.
Yeah, the sniper.
Operator.
HWD artinya. Apaan tuh HWD wey? Apaan? Gue cari di Google artinya Happy Wedding Day. Gak. Watch party dulu. Abis sih HWD. Please. Butain NC Slasher anjay. Ayah. Gak guys, harus bersemangat begini guys. Kalau lesu-lesu nanti aura lesunya sampai sono, sampai GH. Woi, Julios. Halo. Gue lagi stream di YouTube sebenarnya tapi numpang cantiknya di TikTok. Snipernya bocor. Tutorin dong Kevin. Kan coba deh cerita ada masalah apa nanti Bumin tinggal. Walau Min nih. Min lo gak usah nanya Min. Kalau lo mau tinggal lo gak usah nanya. Oh. Nice. Walau. Tidak. Please. Please satu lagi itu orang weh. Satu lagi siapa sih? Kayak kita yang hijau kan? Kita yang biru ya? Aduh tinggal satu orang. Aduh bisa gak? Famuzin sebelah lo. Aduh. Sumpah. Gue tidak bisa tenang begini. Nggak bisa tenang gue begini guys. Saya nonton lagi belajar. Tok, lo yang maju deh Tok. Tok lo mendingan kirim santet Batam sih Tok kata gue. Oh enggak. Lu cell group dulu. Lu family cell group. Lu doain. Titip doa nih buat Boom Esports menang. Kasian Swan gak bakal ada Boom with Swan. Good luck Boom. Nah gitu dong. Yang didukung Boom with Swan. Swan mulai panik saudara-saudara sebangsa setanah air. Ayo. Please nih ya. Gue percaya. Boom Esports bakal comeback, bakal menang. Nanti traktiran makan, naik gaji gue. Yeah.
After a beautiful
Amin.
combination of utility,
Amin.
boom, Jindo
Yeah.
trying to dip his toes into the
Gue
murky
percaya,
waters of
gue
mid.
serahkan kepada yang maha kuasa alam semesta sejagat raya. Boom Esports akan menang.
Still trying to go for this. There's no tripwire from the Viper. Just the smoke. Suka's gonna charge
Yes,
right in, but
gak ada
Faceless
4 kata
actually
lucu
goes
tapi
the other
4
way
kata
around.
keren.
Bend. Suka's trapped by himself. Oh, there's
Boom
only a matter of
Esports
seconds before he goes
pistol
down. That will
round.
happens. Jin got the nade.
Kasih paham.
Counter nade from Famous here just to stop him dead in their tracks, and he can start
Atas
to
itu.
plant the spike once again.
Yeah, and because of the nade being
Palanya itu.
over onto open, now
Pitakin aja
to
itu.
put it down onto default instead and stick around.
Iya dalam
on the
situ.
side. Flash though coming forward, knows already the alley presence of
Walau,
and
walau.
spotted on out, no escape.
Yes, sir.
Boom, sideline.
This is it.
And it's a flawless pistol to be able
Hah?
to begin the
Kena
second
hantam loh.
Esports.
Yeah,
Huh?
this is where it gets tricky.
Mampus
For
loh.
Fancy. What kind of setup would allow them to punish this double push? And
Kelas
this is
boom.
what you,
Rusman.
again, would love to
Woi
see,
Rusman, lu terkenal banget jir.
from Boom's offense right now.
Ayo foto bareng.
Usually you just want to rush yourself back at that
Halo Bang Rusman.
corner and
Salam
see where it
kenal.
goes.
Saya
But
Angsa.
they have that option to just come around
Unggas ya Boom
the
Esports.
pillar, catch opponents off
Idola
guard,
aku.
and it might actually be enough
Walau
to get
idola
control
muncul,
of
semua orang nanyain lu sama Oe lo. Lusman mana? Lusman mana? Ini Lusman kembalannya Swan ya.
isolated
Oe tak tahu
situations
Lusman yang mana lo.
defenders right now in this
Nah
round.
Lusman baru
Fancy,
muncul.
massive stack, all of them stacking on the A round.
Lusman lu pernah jadi apa di Boom Esports? Kalau gue jadi unggas nih. Sama host magang. Halo Kak Swan, halo Bang Rusman, my legend. Asal strong. Nice one, Shiro, nice one. Nice one Shiro. GWS ya, Bang Rusman. Gila, gue menyambut lu dengan baik, lu GWS-in gue.
They do have a bulldog.
Lily,
Oh, berserk.
Cinca,
He's feeling adventurous.
Cinca.
Okay, spotted right now. No, he doesn't want to risk dropping that.
Lo GWS-in gue.
Moria.
Gue pikir lu berbeda lo. Lu sama saja lo macam nih orang-orang yang Oe pengen hantam mah. Hayya, Bang Lusman, lo OEN. Itu di belakang. Wajai. Let's go. Let's go. Itu lo pojokan. Bukan di atas Moya. Hayya. Wah. The next slinging, the slashing, the crashing slasher. Let's go.
Absolutely. Again, you just saw Boom wanting to.
Hati-hati ditipu manja Kaswan sama Rusman. Rusman ngapain benjir? Aduh. Wah, mantap weh. Halo boy, nonton cepetan ke YouTube-nya Boom Esports. Kacamatanya mana hari ini lagi nggak pakai kacamata. Ini lagi nggak pakai kacamata. Lo lihat gak mata gue gede banget ini? Kacamatanya di dalam sini nih. Let's go. Rock and roll bro.
Oh, the dog biting. That's what they're doing. And the crews got stunned up, sure. Boom though can't actually capitalize on that. It's a bonus round here for Boom Esports. They put a lot of presence towards A.
Kalau gue jadi mereka ya, gue pasti ngincer banget tuh bridge-nya, sumpah. Bridge-nya tuh, yes I can, udah kayak nama tempat les tau gak? Swan ajakin Rusman ke tim Valo lu coba. Bang Lusman nah. Bang Lusman main Valo tak? Kalau Bang Lusman gabut ya, Bang Lusman sudah kaya, sudah sejahtera, tak tahu mau ngapain no. Bang Lusman langsung ke Instagramnya swan.sage. Lu langsung komen nah, hashtag iplay4 swansage, hashtag Samsung Odyssey Kappa. Nanti Bang Lusman langsung pakai jalur Olda loh. Langsung jadi timnya Swan kita menangin prize pool USD 10.000 buat jajan loh. Halo semuanya, aku lagi stream di YouTube Boom Esports. Ini majang muka doang buat marketing. Ya jadi ke YouTube-nya Boom Esports karena lagi watch party. Lumayan nah, 10.000 USD buat jajan nah. Buat jajan latte satu. Shiro, hajar. Hajar, yes sir. Iya nah, the slashing. Slasher. Hayo, keren banget sih Boom Esports.
already saying there's not enough time for you to pick up this
Ini gue
round.
lagi
If you
makanya nonton
need
YouTube
limit,
Esports, emang gak jelas sih di sini muka gue doang.
that hold from mid,
Kayak menutup
elevated a
kesedihan,
little
ceh.
bit more of the
Gue nggak
pressure
sedih,
they
lo
had
nggak liat gue
to
bahagia.
deal. They couldn't really use everybody on that retake for Fancy.
Yeah,
Kalau lo
past two
pakai
rounds, it
invoker
has been
ya kali,
basically
Dota.
A is for Boom. And Boom will go B as soon as they realize no one's around to stay
Emang gue
around
cegil.
the site itself. And that's because
Makanya jaga
for
jarak deh.
Fancy United right now,
Toxic sama gue.
usually you'd expect more pressure from having that breach, having that cipher, but someone like Famous, he can just clear some stats
Gue normal
so
kok sebenarnya.
wary of the angles
Cuman
from
asik
opponents.
aja, gue normal tapi
Get
asik.
caught
Makanya begini.
easy trying to set up for a
Minum dulu ya,
retake
mana ya
that
minum
isn't
gue.
gonna be possible for you. So it's been strong for Boom.
Pencernaan gue lagi nggak lancar nih, kayak lagi jarang minum deh.
It's a big win for them. 3 rounds in a row now.
Yeah, this is the big problem for Suka, right? It's because he has to
Susu
basically
sapi.
split his utility
Sakit.
on mid as well as B. So because of that, there's less position for him to actually try to be more successful as a sentinel on that B site, especially when, as you can see, Famous
Takut, gue juga takut. Bang Eci, iya. Udah balik lagi. Bumin takut, Bu.
Fantasy United, they do put their forces towards mid this time around. Trailblazer also scouting.
Iya, nanti kalau sama gua, lu olang gue lantai gue kulung lu dalam rumah, lu olang nggak boleh keluar, nggak boleh temenan sama cewek ah. Semua sosial media nggak boleh follow cewek punya lo. Cuman boleh WhatsAppin atau DM emak lo doang lo. Sama saudara punya perempuan lo. Punya temen cewek di blok. Unfollow. Kayaknya bahaya lo. Feli toxic nggak? Ayo bisa 3 lagi ya. One more. Let's go, nice Shiro. Nice one. Gue dukung Boom Esports gila. Boom Esports garis keras. Lo nggak lihat nih muka gue? Lo nggak lihat muka gue udah kayak Anabul, udah mirip banget sama Boom Esports anjir. Tak masalah lo. Bu Agus takut Bu. Agus kamu nggak diajak Agus. Kamu mundur aja, kamu nggak diajak Agus. Lari. Lari sana lari. Jangan kembali. Lari gak sih lari. Buru lari. Kenapa Swan? Lagi ini stream di YouTube Boom Esports. Lari, ada cewek toksik di mari. Gas, tembak. Waduh, masih kalah loh. Nah, what the hell? Emang boleh se-blind shot itu? Thank you Axel, makasih udah semangatin. Wah, slasher. Wow, Sheldon Anderson. Keren banget loh. Gila nih. Back. Waduh, and slasher nih bos. Backingannya siapa sih? Haya. Punya cewek Amo ya? Punya keluarga Cemala. E-sportnya Boom Esports. BA-nya Oe, Kuaci, sama Jesselina. Gimana nggak kelen? NC Slasher ah. Ayo. Anjir Swan KT. Lo jangan jodoh-jodohin gue. Sumpah lu jangan jodoh-jodohin gue ya. Gila lo. Ya, udah fokus lagi lo. Go to A. Ada OP di B. Bukan Swan KT tapi Swan TK. Swan TK, Swan SD bro. Para Curly gak diajak. Mana Curly? Curly sini Curly. Kita lomba makan mie lagi lo Curly. Masih kesel gue. Lo jago banget deh flip battle-nya.
think I've ever seen Boom try to play a site where there's still like 15 seconds remaining.
Oke, disiplin, konsistensi. Hai. Curly nangis di pojokan. Gue nggak ajak Agus loh, bukan Curly ya. Wow, no, nice, Morea. Oh, gila, apakah Morea bisa? Di atas Morea. Oh. Hampir saya. Ya ketek lo, Bimboy. Mata kakak besar sangat. Sebenarnya kecil. Tapi karena gue maju banget, jadi gede.
If you try to do so, he has a showstopper to use for a response. So that's going to be something big.
Apaan lomba katanya tapi pisah piring. Lomba lah. Bukan masalah makanannya yang habis Min, tapi masalahnya tuh yang lebih jago flip battle-nya. Ayo please Boom Esports please, pasti bisa menang langsung 2-0. Ayah. Weh, lu olang ah. Belajar dari pelajaran no. Teman lo mati tuh gala-gala minggil-minggil begitu dia dikena flick. Lo jangan ikutan minggil lo. Ini race nih. Ambil itu opennya weh. Aduh. SWAN strong, bos besar. India Dream. Gak tahu bang. Jangan nanya Oe. Apaan? Bisa nih 2-0. Bisa 2-0. Aduh. Weh. Walau. Weh. Walau macam manusia saja nih mereka ya, tidak belajar dari kesalahan. Nice, slasher. Bentar, gue balik doa dulu guys. Bentar.
Has given Fancy United so much presence wherever Jin is stationed. And that's
Gue harus doa dulu.
The other side of Fancy United, that utility in the mess that was the famous entry. What was there? You had the Viper setup. You had.
Sebenarnya lo lihat ya, kalau doa itu ngefek nih.
And it forces Boom to just literally turn 180 and say, no, we cannot go here. They move into Jin.
I mean,
no, we cannot go there also. What other options do they have? Boom is not finding the right answer.
Jin has just been such a sharpshooter.
Fase pertama emang gue udah berapa fase kocak. Hai. Duh, jangan. Bunuh itu race dulu weh. Aduh dia ada ulti lagi weh. Gue percaya ada keajaiban. Happy ya, happy ye. Saya senang jadi BA Boom Esports. Siang jadi, malam jadi impian, cintaku semakin mendalam. Let's go. Wah! Puluhan lo. Kok gue nyanyi jadi mati sih, Cok? Jangan! Apakah flawless? Yaudah gue gak nyanyi deh guys, gue diem aja. Ntar gue diem dulu.
Wow, Boom just lost everything there. Fancy United. Incredible turn of events. The map control so different from the start of that second half. Look at this. 5 straight rounds for Boom, and after
Adalah
Jin
guys, gue izin pamit dulu bentar.
wind of change. 3 straight rounds right now for Fancy. You're absolutely right. Perfect, flawless
Gue
defense.
tahu.
I was talking about how
Mendingan
they
gue
did
mingkem aja
something
deh.
with Suka, who was getting some trouble
Hmm.
on that B site. They just move him away. They put him on the mid, which is perfect because, again, Jin can just hold B main by himself with that operative. Gets a little bit too hairy compared to Suka. He has a nade. He has his showstopper. That is going to make Boom think twice, and this is what Fancy is banking on.
And you kind of think about it, right? Why is Fancy getting more success with the solo hold operator in certain angles in previous rounds compared to Boom Esports? And you look at the composition, and all Boom really has is the Sky right now.
Gue mingkem dulu ya guys.
Cut up the sightlines with the double controller. You can get in there quicker with the double duelist that Boom Esports has. But you don't really have a way to, per se, like stun up the op, right? Make it unscope compared to what Fancy had a while ago. And they were able to put on that passive pressure. Just that extra bit of confidence, giving Fancy United the edge to play in those ankles. The last round also defined
Gue harus
by a
makan dulu
Hellcat,
deh.
giving them all the clear
Biar
sightlines
nyampe.
or clear spots of their opponents. And that's what we're seeing right now for Fancy United. They're feeling very comfy on the defense, knowing what tools they have and what Boom doesn't.
And because of that, it's just making it easier for them. This goes to show how
Teori
much
makan.
Fancy can read an opponent such as threatening as Boom. Timing again. Famous even tried to double satchel. Oof.
Not again. Hiya.
At this point, it's a bit of comedy. It's more so a tragedy. And it's just an accomplishment by Jin.
Oh, sudah
Simply
capek ya.
stamping his authority
Ngalah weh.
Same case as Suka. Immediately, his domain expanding because of the one-way. And this long alley is his to call. Boom Esports. They're just not
Ngomong salah, makan salah.
They just cannot even
Ya, harus
find
off cam deh.
anyone or any entryway
Udah terakhir
whatsoever
nih
as
off
to
cam
right.
nih.
What else can this offense even do by this point?
Kayak
That's the
gue coba
problem
off cam
here.
ya.
Boom, they don't have an initiator that we saw here from Yesakan and Jin, right? From Fancy, where they can play off
Delicious.
each other so well on that attack. Here for Boom, now that they've been spotted out, it's the lack of anything to allow them to flush these.
Ah,
players.
off
That's
cam
why
deh, guys.
earlier, as I was talking about how they can use those
Cantik-cantik
grab
bawa
deals,
sial
but we
nih gue.
haven't seen any of
Aduh.
those punishes because they don't really know
Capek deh.
where the players of Fancy are placed. And again, just go back on the one
Mapnya
controller
Fancy ya.
from Boom. Moria, what is happening with this man? He is really struggling to find any value whatsoever, and it is hurting them. When he's been activated, there's that extra level, there's that extra step that Boom can use, but now it feels like there's nothing.
They got away with that. They got
Yeah, he got away with that.
That was dangerous. And in the end, Fancy United have basically removed all the efforts Boom has done all throughout this half so far. Crushed it into the ball, threw it in the trash can, and taken that lead back. It's still doable though here for Boom Esports. They have
Tapi
rifles
Fancy
to
emang
work
kuat ya
with,
di split
but I
ya.
feel like
Seingat
as
gue.
right, they don't win it
Kayak di
here
seluruh
and
di
now.
Ascension
It's
gak
gonna
sih?
be even harder into the next
Dia
one.
split oke gak sih?
Could be
Bang
match
ya?
point for Fancy United already. Do or die here for Boom Esports. They do put more presence
Final
out
boss tuh
towards
Blitz
A.
anjir, sumpah.
Famous is into main. He still can't move with the wraps thanks to the presence of Cruz and Yes I Can. They're looking instead to catch out Fisho. And there you go.
Ah.
Famous gets the one. Cruz on the board though for the trade. Boom.
Oke, it's okay. Trade for
After the initial
Hatu.
pick from Fancy United.
Ayo, bisa ya.
At least they get a pick. Can they work with it?
They still haven't spotted out Jin.
Hai, gemoy
They should
kasuan,
have an inkling that
makasih.
he's
Jangan
been
lupa
B the whole
makan.
time.
Enak banget nih nugget
So,
nih.
They're taking their time slow here. I thought they were going to press a whole lot more on
With
that
egg,
side.
guys.
Oh, the fake smoke. That
Mm.
is just telling the Jin. Oh, somebody's here. Somebody wants to step up to the challenge plate.
Almost like you just want to tell them, please don't walk here. Please just go for the swing. And that's one thing that's Boom doing. Moria, fancy footwork, and Jin brings two to the grave alongside his own corpse. The showstopper with stunning applause.
Next
But
aja.
only for the one. Just
Jam
collateral
jawab.
damage is truly a possibility. And Fancy United, they've seen NC Slasher. Yes, I can. Oh,
Yes.
a rare whiff because
No.
of the movement, but Suka does not miss. Shiro though onto the inside. Small chance right now here for Boom Esports. Shiro versus the two and the Rolling Thunder to keep him at bay. No time to plant. No way in again. And Fancy United shut this one down. Close the door to move into match points.
The one opening that they had was the one opening that they still failed to take down Jin before he can create that impact. The 2-kill with the showstopper. What did I tell you? As long as he's still there, even if he whiffs the shot, if he can get back into cover, he has some utility to back him up. And this utility can get him such big plays, such big kills. Oh man, this is a struggle. No, this is a threat, a conundrum for Boom Esports to try to hurdle over and Fancy.
Ayo boy, jangan
They can go to map number 3 right about now.
Jin now, can he handle the pressure of a full assault? The answer is no. Boom. They just go for the full send here. They are on the wall, Ass Rider.
Aduh.
Into
Tembak, Cok.
corner on the scoreline. And they do move in to just get the sight away from Fancy.
Tidakkah
Blades effective.
tidakkah bisa
Berserks
take
with the
side.
operator also
Ah,
in hand.
atas.
Mid-presses though established here by Fancy United. And it's Fishy
Ito,
who wants to
ewan.
watch out for
Anjay,
Famous
nice
though,
one.
tucked away neatly. Solo kill. Berserks also good for his own.
Bang,
Cruz
Masya
though
Allah,
with
bang.
fight back. Cruz clears
Tuh,
out the
almost
team
got
duelist.
it lah,
The
bro.
flash is there though, keeping Suka at bay. And watch out, because Shiro's right behind you. Suka falls now in action. There's the TP as Cruz makes a play for him. Shiro though tracks him down. Sees the
Hallelujah,
head, understands,
hallelujah,
will continue
hallelujah,
on here on Split.
hallelujah.
One more round.
Gue lagi ini
Oh,
di YouTube-nya Boom
is
Esports
it
ya.
gonna be possible? They put basically the entire Boom
Anjir,
just to beat
ketek.
out
Iya
Jin.
nih ketek bro.
Works. We push ourselves one more
Kayak-
round. It is such a crucial time right now. Look at the change.
Kau pengen
here
100 gak ada duit tuh eh.
for Fancy. They've actually
OT,
brought
OT.
Suka to play utility there on B. Actually just gonna pressure
Demi
a
apa
lot
sih?
more, put a lot more emphasis on that mid gain. And actually, I don't think it's a bad idea, especially now that again, Boom.
Oh ini nuggetnya enak
is so
banget weh.
adamant at just committing the 5 push in a certain direction.
Udah, gua ambil rekam.
Commitment comes from Fancy United early on. The Viper's Pit, just to remove A from the options early.
Gila.
We have established a big mid presence here from Fancy United as well. And I'm keeping an eye out on Suka here.
Oh,
He has the
so
tripwire
good
and the
man.
camera closer
good.
to the back of sight near him. Just to go for
Ang
initial
bola
capture
seenak
of
ini.
any duelist who flies deep. Speaking of now, we get the cyber cage pop to establish a one-way. Here comes Berserk and Famous, and you can see that they are the victims of Suka's trap. Fancy able to trade evenly. Yes, I can. Swings the advantage in their favor alongside Jin. And the trap is set, sprung by Fancy United. A labyrinth Boom Esports has struggled to actually navigate through. And the only maze runner left is the one here for Boom, the Viper. Moving into Alley, the Snake of Shiro, trying to get through the grasses. Yes, I can though. He'll be found. It's Jin now ready for contact close. But time running out here for Boom Esports. It's a 1v2. Shiro makes it a 1v1, and Shiro cannot be the hero as Fisho will shut him down at the end. Found and Fancy. Fancy United take that one 13-11.
Oh my god. Yeah, 25 seconds. He got the pick onto Jin, but then looked away as Fishio be heaven. Oh, it could go wrong. Did go
Aduh,
wrong.
pala gua pusing.
But Fancy United loving the combination that they had there on that B site. I actually thought that the turret was broken, but no. They
Sorry.
catch on Tripwire. Then you saw some supplementary utility that ESL had used. One of the biggest ones was being able to throw out an aftershock at the box, the side pillar, so that nobody from Boom can use that as some sort of cover. They had
Satu lagi.
to beat him, and he was so prepared to get that frag. Just look at the past broadcast, guys, real quick. It was so well timed, so well reacted upon by Fancy United here to secure themselves that second map and get us into a map 3.
Yeah, Fancy United proving again that they can handle adjusting on the fly, that they can handle what
Terus gue
Boom
nontonin
brings
ini
to
weh.
the matchup. And an incredible outing for them on the defense. I already said a while ago though, coming into the second half, they had
Mana
that
lapar.
cover, they had advantage.
Oke.
Coming in with that lead, right? It was 7-5. Boom.
Oke,
made
yang
that
penting
rally early
yang penting
on.
nggak
But
kebantai.
as
Yang
soon
penting
as Jin
positifnya
brought
nggak
the
kebantai.
operator,
Nyaris-nyaris.
everything was just said and
Ayo
done.
Boom Esports,
Nice.
lewatin
One in favor of
fancy.
Fans United. They had all
Biar
the
bisa
notes
ke
in the
final
world
yuk.
to
Terus
just suppress
makan-makan.
one side. They had the up on the other. And look at the adjustment
Halo?
at the tail end. Suga
Hey,
knew
Chuan Hong ah.
exactly how to manipulate this game.
Chuan
He's
Chuan
been
Hong
such
ah.
a key factor, even though he doesn't
Lu
have a
Olang
top
balik
five
lagi
there,
ke
as
sini,
far
Ho.
as Jin and Cruz, they were super sharp in this map. Suga was the lurk king in the first half and that trap king in
Chuan
that
Hong
last
ah,
round.
mendingan lu balik
For
lagi ke
those
Slim
so
lu
behind
lo.
Is ready.
Lu jangan kesini lo nggak diajak
He's
punya
the
lo.
embodiment of the impact frag, right? You don't have to get all of the kills for yourself. You just have to have these well-timed, well-placed ones, and he's been doing that multiple times right now. Thought there was going to be a comeback from Boom. There was that surge of rounds that they were able to manage, but then once
Makan
Jin
enak
got
ntar.
that operator, it started really working harder against Boom Hero. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're
Kalau
gonna
Boom menang
go
jangan ajak
to
Swan.
a game
Parah banget
of
sih guys.
3.
Gue jahat apa sama kalian? Gue nggak bisa gitu. Gue ada abandonment issue. Gak bisa. Kalau gue nggak diajak-ajak, gue sedih ntar. Anaknya TikTok banget ya. Lu jangan gitu dong. Hayo Chuan Hong ah. Si Chuan Hong tengil banget jir.
Wear your passion.
Sound effect is real. Tadi menang nggak ada bilang sound effect ya.
Share your passion. Wherever,
Map 3 maksudnya Boom punya.
whenever.
Makan Ci, makan Kung Pao. Ini lagi live di YouTube-nya Boom
Gaming is
Esports.
a lifestyle.
By the way.
Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Mi pundung. Bentar ya. Apa sih si Chuan Hong nih? Bentar.
Yeah, motivated on focus. Came a long way from the lowest. Yeah, gotta get it the mindset, gotta put it in motion. This is the moment. Gotta one up my opponent. Back then they ain't noticed me, now they know it's me. I'm the chosen. It's my time, yeah. I put that on Bible. No excuses, gotta get to the final. Take all of my idols and turn them to rivals. It's all or nothing, man. The trophy is vital. Game time, bet I'm coming in clutch. No hang time, man. They can't keep up. The game's on the line, seconds on the time. Who can't fight? It's gotta be us. Better under pressure, go ahead and let it fall on me. I'm destined for it all. You better call on me. They say what doesn't kill you make you stronger. All that pain it done made me to a monster. They say what doesn't kill you make you stronger. All that pain it done made me to a monster. Yeah, whole lot of times they doubted I wouldn't be who I am without it. Sleepless nights I counted. It all paid off, it's really astounding. I had to keep the faith to elevate. Hope for better days, they were coming. Now we can celebrate, knowing every day is abundant. Yeah, it's my time, yeah, I put that on Bible. No excuses, gotta get to the final. Take all of my idols and turn them to rivals. It's all or nothing, man, the trophy is vital. Game time, bet I'm coming in clutch. No hang time, man, they can't keep up. The game's on the line, seconds on the time. Who can't fight? It's gotta be us. Better under pressure, go ahead and let it fall on me. I'm destined for it all. You better call on me. They say what doesn't kill you make you stronger. All that pain it done made me to a monster. They say what doesn't kill you make you stronger. All that pain it done made me to a monster. quick flight overseas. Somewhere you ain't never been. Slide on something. It's got me wondering, why don't we take a trip to the 513? Take a shot at the liquor and slide on something. And it's got me wondering, why don't we quick trip to Miami and back, ayy. Down a party, let me know where it's at, ayy. Drop top off the coupe in a fast lane. Pull up to the club, pull up with, tell them valet. Off the tequila, we mixin' a drink up. Hit up your friends, we all get to link up. Only do sins, we all getting teed up. Back of the bands, we in the seat up. 5 ways on a B&B. Turn it off, leave the phones on a D&D. Good view with the scenery. And we all for the grid. Lost in the eye, don't we? Take a trip, quick flight overseas.
Ayah.
Somewhere you ain't never been.
Apakah kalian masih di sini? Halo semuanya. I'm back. Boom Esports punya siapa kak? Punya Gary Ongko. Makin cantik aja Bu Jack, makasih bang. Jangan bubar dulu lo guys, belum penentuan. Aduh, capek juga ya. Ngeri sedap banget, parah. Jangan kemana-mana. Aduh. Pedih. Ngeri sedap. Halo, welcome. Kak, pacarnya bukan, bestinya. Kenapa Matthew? Gue bestinya. Kenapa? Lu juga pengen jadi bestie gue? Masih aku setia menunggu all in boom. Aku pakai VGA 4060. Apa? Turner. Kutunggu jandamu Swan. Janda gue. Siapa Jackie? Kocak. Kenapa Matthew? Kak pacara Lilo ya? Bukan. Kenapa? Bestinya. Kenapa? Hah? Kalau mau jadi pacar gue harus franchise dulu ya. Gak terima. Biasa-biasa aja. Olin sama Sabum. Kalau pro player harus ini dulu, menang dulu di Indonesia terus franchise keluar. Ya. Iya. Kalau nggak menang nggak mau. Halo semua. Gak tahu bang, lo nanya gue gimana? Hah? Lo mendingan nanya emaknya. Ya. Punya rumah seharga 5M ya. Kritik aku tolong Phoenix. Halo Vilai. Enggak, ini gue lagi stream di YouTube-nya Boom Esports. Boom Esports lagi lawan Fancy. Juara dunia FF masuk gak? Enggak. Harus Valorant ya. Kalau pro player standarnya harus menang di Indo terus franchise. Kalau misalkan orang biasa harus berprestasi atau nggak punya tambang. Halo guys. Hold themselves a little bit more farther back. You know how Nizzy was such an expert with Yoru and he was just making some very aggressive juara DRP jadi Starway bisa gak? Feels like they were able to reel it back in a little bit more, hone in on what they have and really mold that into something very powerful. Haya. Halo Ananda. Kapan kota nanti malam ya? Nanti malam kota. Ini mau nonton Boom Esports dulu. Plus punya jet pribadi. Kage boleh bener. Apa sih Vilai? Kocak. Yalah guys, hidup gak cuma pacaran doang menjir. Udah intinya apa? Inti dari segala inti gue gak mau pacaran. Ketek. Kalau jadi temen oke. Jadi bestie. Bestie banyak ya tapi. Buset kok Kung ada di mana? Kung siapa? Siapa Kung? Udah buzzer. Bang oh bisa bikin perahu satu malam, nggak butuh.
on
Apa?
the
Hah?
Gecko playing on this map
Bejir.
than in previous compositions. So this means no more chamber shenanigans for
Oh, si Gary.
This,
Gary.
I would be
Halo.
wondering if they're still gonna run
Thank you,
with the double
Gary.
controller, and that's gonna be the call. So Cruz and
Aku lagi live di YouTube-nya Boom
still
Esports.
sticking with
Terus ini Boom
Omen
Esports lagi lawan Fancy.
Viper.
Kalau kalian nonton
Because
Valorant boleh banget
Fancy
mampir ya
United,
yang di
they
TikTok.
have pillars between Omen and Viper, and then it's like whatever you guys want to run, whatever kind of pocket picks
Betul.
you have, let's see how we
Ya
can
Allah.
make this work.
Mendingan lu pada ya cari jodoh dulu sendiri ya. Sendiri aja masih jomblo anjir. Lu ngurusin jodoh orang. Hah? Koko Mycroft di mana? Koko Mycroft sedang kerja. Emang kasih. Ya kalau yang punya pacar dijaga baik-baik. Yang masih jomblo gak usah jodohin orang.
You have more supplementary flashes to help out with that
Ketek.
Dizzy as you enter the site. You have that capability that when get killed, you will be feeding off your ult charge.
Fokus ke game ke game.
Back of yours, and it is so strong because it's only 6 charges. One of the cheaper
Apa?
ultimates out there that
Duluan ya
hasn't
Ci.
been
Oke
backed
bocah.
up, been
Dadah.
backed
Makasih
up.
udah mampir ya. Udah titip like juga. Guys jangan lupa thumbs up-nya guys. Jangan lupa like-like-nya ya. Di YouTube ya. YouTube Boom Esports. Dengarkan tuh. Iya, gue lebih takut besok gak bisa makan apa dibanding punya pacar apa kagak. Izin Oci, iya, Vilai. Ini siapa sih Kakang Tempa? Lu tanyain Minecraft gak sih di DC? Kalau main Valhalla sama dia? Betul, ntar kalau jodoh juga datang sendiri di waktu yang tepat. Ya, di keadaan yang tepat, di financial yang tepat. Santai aja guys. Nih. Kalau kamu jomblo ngomong apa-apa bagus. Aduh Haven ya. Gue nggak tahu sih Haven gimana ya gameplaynya Fancy. Boom harus bisa yuk. Seingat gue sih Moria sama Slasher ya waktu itu mainnya bagus banget sih di Haven. Seingat gue kuat banget pas masanya mereka ya di sebelumnya tuh. Di Haven mereka bagus banget mainnya. Dan Berserk juga bagus di Haven seingat gue ya. Ya Shiro as usual always clutching. So gue lumayan pede sih Boom Esports bakal menang. Ini mode serius nih. Santai aja masih jauh umur 30 iya. Emang ya Ci. Purify kocak lu Mobile Legends. Halo.
Wait, we redid the thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Welcome.
we redid the lobby because I saw for one of Boom Esports.
Emang iya. Iya. Gue nontonin banget VCT-nya gila. Ruang-ruang apa yang bikin nyaman? Ruang BK masuk bang. Kalau Valo nih map ngaruh banget ya. Iya ngaruh banget. Banget. Doni. Jangan lupa guys like-nya yuk. Udah like belum? Mantap 303 orang ya. 211 orang yang full screen boleh banget jempolnya dipakai ya untuk nge-like sekali aja. Haven yuk bisa. Amin. Nah ini yang map ketiga serius deh. Model caster ya gue. Lagi pakai soft lens.
It wasn't the same Boom that we know that has so many options on what they try to deal with. Maybe it's just Fancy being that difficult to deal against, or just Boom really lacking the options that they are so known for whenever they play a map. But in any case, absolutely right. Loving to see Berserk's back on his Killjoy here.
Okay, Berserk's playing Killjoy here.
And the Gecko. There's a combination here that is going to be working, and we're going to be seeing it in just a couple of seconds.
Yeah, he just has to be a bit more careful though. There are a few times in the past 2 maps, and especially when he was on that jet that he died.
Azumi, nggak tahu deh saya ya kalau itu. Kayak belum kepikiran untuk masuk ke MOBA sih Azumi. Boom Esports.
They have the darts, they have the stun, and they're ready here for an A split push if ever. Berserks.
Wah gila ini risky banget di sini.
Lobbing the darts. The toxic string though gonna be very fesky for Boom to deal with.
Cantik banget tuh Day, terima kasih. Ini lagi watch party di YouTube ya Boom Esports. Enggak dari Twitch, langsung dari YouTube. Susah Twitch. Karena aku pakai monitornya belum familiar sama monitor ini. Bismillah di transfer 100 ketek loh.
I don't know if they have the wingman actually here, but if they use it, Berserk
Ketemu Dominatus kapan? Wah, nggak tahu. Mungkin abis menang ini.
Look at this. Somehow Jin manages to go through.
Well, what? Careful, don't pick first.
But no, they're just waiting for the pick.
Ah ya, nice try deh.
As they got that kill,
Gila, Fancy mainnya nge-hold banget, jir. Baru juga first round.
Fancy United playing so well to start on.
Ayo, come on.
And with a non-committal push,
Don't come to
they get
them,
the
let
spike
them
now.
come to you guys.
That primary target. And you understand why. It's still where the Phoenix will get the most value. I do feel like the Gecko can be also
30
relatively
seconds
safe
left.
there. And the only one standing now against Boom Esports will be NC Sasha directly in front of
Whoa.
Paranoia, though, gets the connection. Shiro tucked away onto short as well.
Waduh.
Fancy who needs to clear out this angle.
Okay,
against
it's
AP.
okay,
Jin
it's
with one
okay.
more fish. Yosuka
Just the
finishes
first
job
round,
off.
guys. Just the
And
first
Fancy
round.
have just navigated
Lumayan
well
kacamata,
for a
Kak.
flawless
Lagi pakai
victory.
softland. Di stream dan emang rendah banget ya resolusinya.
No defenses on Garage that could have held
Sabar
off
ya,
Jin
kayak
there.
di
And this is an interesting fact. All of these duels against the front line of Boom,
output.
there really is nothing that can just stop him in his tracks, and he's already, as I mentioned, halfway to his
my
run it
God.
back. And
Rasionya.
momentum is now in the favor of Fancy, even with just that one round.
Maksudnya
He's
gue
gonna
setting
be
dulu ya
putting
di
himself in the battle. He's gonna
di
start to
sini.
press
Emang
that
buram
advantage
banget di gue
as
sih
hard
clear
as he
banget
can
loh.
and as much as he can.
I wouldn't be surprised for Fancy to actually
Halo Revaldi, welcome.
position one of their members or two of their members to contest the orbs
Hi.
moving forward. And Boom is aware
Welcome.
of that. To push towards C-Long just to try and see what's going on there. You'll also still have Shiro watching out for A-Long itself. So Boom at least
Jeez.
not giving up these orbs for free.
Tuh 10. Mesti gue lain kali settingnya lebih gede lagi deh ya mestinya. Thank you Rama gift-nya. Aku lagi live di YouTube Boom Esports. Belum kalah, buset. Nggak bakal kalah.
To cover this position. It's a 50 or not a 50-50, but a 33-33-33. See where you try to go on stack. that
Jangan.
side and see if their read is gonna be on the A. Berserk
Oh
already spotted.
no,
Look at this pick by
salah banget.
Jin.
Mereka ada Phoenix,
Stuck, though.
gila.
No picks will be taken. They're trying to hide inside
Come on,
the smoke, and they're still
nice,
shooting.
nice,
There's so many
nice.
players on the side, they're gonna have to try to
Hey, very nice, huh?
Mosh pit does
Walau
become
eh.
famous.
No.
Versus SWAN, and that no stun. There's a chance.
No.
Look, he's running away. Moria gets back into cover.
In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus.
Moria is just gonna be waiting for this. Finding the spike at the back of the site. And yeah, he heard it indeed. Paranoia.
On
Oh dia
top.
tuh.
Boom gets the clutch.
Damn, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
Prepared for it. And Fancy United
Yang gue bilang Morea sama
Boom just
NC
answered.
Slasher tuh jago banget di map ini.
And they just got too close. I heard the
Seingat
camera
gue tuh mereka kuat banget di Haven.
inkling of what the setup was, but in the end just
Tadi main Apex balik lagi ke lobby mulu. Tutor dong Bang Swan biar nggak balik ke lobby. Baliknya ke pelukanmu. Cuak, Skarera masuk. Halo, welcome.
Wow. I just
Makasih loh, aku lagi
I'm
stream di
speechless,
YouTube
man.
Kubi
That
Sport. Jadi
is
jangan bingung ya aku ngomong sendiri.
just a sick play. You don't
Sumpah itu
expect
kayak terngiang-ngiang di
He
VCT.
timed it perfectly.
Ingetan gue soal Morea
Yeah,
sama
just
NC
so
Slasher
quick,
di
but Paranoia into the TP, and you're right, the tag
Haven.
I thought it was gonna be a clutch
It's like
from Suka,
very
but
clear.
no. And this is
Rama,
gonna
thank you ya.
boost the capabilities
Salam
here of
kenal
Fantasy
Rama.
United, but
By the way
no, they
guys,
still
jangan
have
lupa
to
follow
boost the
YouTube-nya Swan juga di Swan Sage 11, subscribe atau jadi membership. Swan biasanya live-nya Valorant atau enggak GTA roleplay. Oke? Oh, nice one, Famazin. One more. Oh shit. Oh no, what? Ooh! What the? Hey! Oh, you almost got it, man.
Yes, I can. The only one still standing.
Okay. Menang number. No worries. Iya, gue ace di sini sekali doang tapi.
That's just again from just
Hey,
well
thank
placed.
you for the
Oh,
gift.
the utilities from Boom here. Yes, I can. Just
Makasih
gonna run
semuanya.
all the way through A.
30 seconds
Pick up the
left.
orb, man. You got this. You deserve it. No, he's just gonna plant there right in the open
Oh.
as soon as he can.
Spike
Once
planted.
they hear that, they're gonna run on to A, and this is where Yes I can allow himself to figure out a position. The big problem here is that it's a guessing game on either side. Yes I can has to play tricky.
Please, you can do it, gangs. Langsung aja masuk entry. He's just alone. He's alone. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. He's in the long. It's very expected for real.
No utility whatsoever. Doom now. Going for the stick for Berserks. Fine, if he's in cover, Sheer will fall, but it doesn't
Whoa.
matter because Boom Esports found
Nice one, Berserks. Nice one. Gak kelihatan dong nge-diffuse-nya. Nice angle though. Matanya mana Bu Bos lagi nggak pakai? Aku lagi pakai ini. Lagi pakai soft lens. Thank you, gift-nya. Bukannya kemarin apa? Nice. Boom Esports rahasia. Jepang bikin mobil, Jerman bikin robot. Jerman bikin mobil, Jepang bikin robot. Boom Esports First champions are made. Waduh. Gila kelas gak bos? Sabar. Tunggu mereka entry dulu bang. Gila Morea tuh kalau tepet tuh serem banget cok. Wah, gila. Umpa welcome back. Thank you ya. Waduh. Gitu yoi. Emang gitu slogannya, where champions are made. Kapra. Hah? Apa sih kamu? Aneh banget tanyanya. Let's go. Ow, that's too risky. Nice. That's so nice. Let's go, Shiro. Oh, nice one. Nice. Oh no. Nice.
But Famous now up in hand 2v1. A scramble yet again as Cruz has to play all by his lonesome. A smoke criminal to steal the life of Moria, but still needs to deal with Famous who's running out. Classic kill, but he can't find the spike. Has the disengage. He will win it this time.
Keren banget. Top secret passwordnya Jepang. Sekarang gue lagi kerja di Boom Esports guys, nggak bisa. Apa ya? Apa ya yang belakang I juga. Gak kepikiran gak boleh top secret, harus Boom Esports kali ini.
It's been a back and forth this entire series, and I'm loving it.
I mean, the rounds have been wildin' to say the least. They have been very much so as close as can be. It just really goes to show again, level competition so even right now in this tournament. Famous.
Waduh. Gila sih itu pasti crosshair udah set banget. Oh.
Will respond with the frag on the Jin. Real Theft now the answer, and from this point on, Fancy United, they're bringing the spike towards A. They're setting up early on already.
Oh, gue punya nih pantun. Boom Esports passwordnya buaya aja ada pawang. Kamu yang aku sayang. Boom Esports isinya pemenang. Bejir. Udahlah, capek. Wow, emang boleh begitu.
I think it's a whole lot more different right now. No smoke on heaven, but they do have eyes just sitting there.
Capek.
And yes, I can.
Boom Esports rahasia.
Berserks. No chance to really peek through anything. Yeah,
Kita yang plan ya? Siapa sih yang plan?
Just gonna disengage Boom Esports. Oh, Berserks, poor Berserks.
Hah?
I do wonder if he has any much rifles to really work with now.
Kanaichi, nice try. Oh, ngerti gak sih? Intinya ANG belakangnya. Kayak gitu, gue gak kepikiran. Apa yang belakangnya ANG. Pokoknya kan terakhirnya tuh pemenang. Coba kalian bikin passwordnya Boom Esports apa? Cuaks. Bang Eak. Nggak. Tidak. Coba-coba kan kalau top
working
secret
well
itu
for
kan
Suns. They can
Jepang
just stay
bikin
inside that
robot, Jerman
flash
bikin
out there
mobil.
and start to bully through.
Top secret,
Now again, the Thrash is still active. There is an
top
opportunity
secret
to make it work out for them.
apa sih?
Possible
Bikin
tactical
mobil kamu
to
pulih kembali.
make
Nah,
Boom flinch. But this is where it gets it gets a little
Bukenang.
problematic for Boom.
Anjir.
Not just the site
Apa ya?
itself, but the mid control
Susah.
is lacking from
Jadi
Boom.
kayak
That is
benar-benar
making
garing
them
sih,
guess a
garing
whole
sih.
lot more, where
Halo.
Fancy is trying to
Welcome.
create this opening.
I mean, what happened the last
Berenang,
game against
ang
Mid, right? They
beruang,
were just
ku kenang.
failed by
Terus
Fancy as
kumandang,
quickly as possible.
kunang-kunang,
Jindo
menang,
moving in towards B. And Cyber Cages
penenang anjir.
giving him cover to work with. And look at the play from
What the
Fancy. It's a
fuck?
Cypher, the relative smoker here.
Gila-gila, di
for
sini
the
main
flasher
Phoenix
that
keren juga ya.
is Jin now. And the run it back runs into Shiro.
What?
Poor old Shiro is a victim to the Phoenix's rampage.
What?
From this point on, advantage is clear for Fancy. They take this B site. We go into post plant. Boom, Esports has no real angle to work with.
Yeah, it's the same thing I
Wait, tahan,
They
tahan, tahan ya,
Yeah,
typingannya
better
tahan
using
ya.
these smokes, set up
Nanang.
Jin inside of it. He flashes out. Everybody's not gonna be expecting it, and then he gets that pick.
Sulit
This
sih, itu
is a
sulit banget.
problem here for Boom Esports. If they can't really punish the slow creep up that we're seeing Fancy bring to the table, it's not gonna happen.
Fancy United, they're just gonna be backing on the way towards
Hening.
A, and they understand
Ya,
exactly
lagi
where
fokus
Boom
nih.
is stationed. They didn't clear out that C angle. They still have an operator to deal with. The Fancy United
Iya,
so
cuy.
far, they're just eking
Susah
out
sih.
extra value from
Seingat
the
gua
attack.
kemarin
Phoenix
Fancy
is
tidak
a Cypher.
sesusah ini
Not
loh,
the tandem you'd
sumpah.
expect to
Di
play the
Ascension.
entry, but it works out regardless.
Seingat gue ya, di Ascension nggak sesusah ini
And that also
Fancy.
gave
Tapi
them
ya, again, everybody is
so
developing
much
though.
problems for Boom
So
Esports. And here's another issue. We're getting into that operator paradox where you get an operator, you don't
nonton
get
apa
value
Kak?
on it,
Aku lagi
you
stream
press
di
it
YouTube ya
every
Boom
single
Esports.
round 'cause it's expensive. So if that's what happens to Famous and he becomes a non-factor in this first half, that just means that it's effectively a 4 versus 5 for a good chunk of again this first half.
Oh,
Well, the big reason why
What a
Fancy
lineup,
United
man.
goes for the B side is also because they can go for those clear corners as close as possible. And how can Berserk's really, or Famous rather, play against that? He needs to be stationed at the right side at the start of the map itself. You can see now, Fancy
nanti
United
kota.
trying
Tapi
to
gak
go
sekarang.
for that mid pressure yet again.
Hi,
Not
welcome.
committing with the spike. They move into garage this time around. This might work for Boom because Berserk has a setup.
Whoa,
Already
nice,
getting
nice,
scout on.
nice,
And as soon as
nice.
that happens,
Nice
yes, Ican
banget.
is already gone
Nice
from the
banget.
game. Also, self-famous.
Ayo,
lying
Famous,
in
nyala
wait.
dong,
The smoke's
please,
there, though, the
Famous.
blaze, allowing at
Oh,
least Fancy United to go for the cross.
ada
As
di
soon as Fancy
belong.
established pressures towards C, the lockdown is the answer, and Fancy's just trying to find a way to actually play around it.
They're not gonna plant yet. They have to wait the duration of that lockdown.
Oh,
before
Boom
they can do
develop
anything.
dong.
Couple of the
Sabar,
flashes,
dia kan
smokes
menang main
being
pertama.
thrown out
Nah,
immediately
penentunya tuh
here,
di
so I think they
sini.
just flush out anybody playing
Cuman
the fast
seingat
side.
gue yang gue
That's
notice,
going to be the plan, but once
Fancy
before
sebelumnya B
Sociabuzz
aja gitu
comes in,
loh.
sets in,
Oh, sabar,
Famous
sabar.
gets the
Oh,
shot.
nice, nice.
Boom is preparing
Nice,
this
eh?
time
Nancy
around.
Slasher, nice, nice, nice,
Glorious
nice.
there too.
One more, one
The
more.
rest of
Nice.
Boom
Oh,
looking towards
nice.
the sides.
Tajam,
They
tajam,
might
tajam.
line up by some time.
Gila ini
There's
emang
no one
mapnya
left for Fancy
Nancy
United
Slasher sama Morea anjir.
any other
Sumpah.
kills. And look at the difference when Fancy United
Ikan
runs into
hiu,
the setup of Boom
ikan
Esports,
tongkol.
where they're prepared,
Cakep.
They are immediately felled. Berserk's good for it, Famous good for it, and the rest of the crew follows
Minum
suit.
angin.
Yeah, they
Minum
just
air
need to
dari
figure
botol.
out how to stop this early initial bout. The first highs of each and every round. You know, the high
Bapak
and
gua
low.
punya jalan
You
tol.
gotta figure out how to
Rata-rata player
read
Boom
their
umur berapa, Ci?
accordingly.
Sekarang masih sih muda-muda sih.
Do
Kayak
so. Berserk's actually shifted a bit of
20-an
visibility
ke atas.
rather than it being all on
Tapi
B.
di bawah 25 setahu gua.
Kind of equalized
Halo,
it to Garage
welcome.
and the B site because he just wants
Siap,
to be
coach.
able to clear that or rather
Siap.
defend it without really giving himself to the
Udah
again,
berarti
the initial bout
gak
here of
dapet.
Fancy is so
Dapet
strong
dong, Koci
that
buff.
Boom somehow have to
Prediksi
manage
berapa
to just,
skor
like,
Aci?
play around it.
Ya 2-1 lah. 2-1 sih.
Fancy United now.
Ini 3 map doang kan
Again,
penentunya.
establishing that mid presence has been par for the course so far. Clearing out utility towards Garage though this time around, and we've seen this from Jin. He loves to try and play for that window control.
Kok burik sih? Iya emang
Tries to get
burik
pop
kayak
out,
deh.
though. with the curveball. And it feels like for Boom Esports,
Tapi
slowly but
di
surely they're
gue
understanding
clear
they have
banget.
to be wary of those kind of corners.
Iya
Where
tuan gue.
can Jin be effective? Where will
Gue
he be
24.
least effective?
Pada
B-side
lebih
though,
muda dari gue mereka.
no possibility with the hot hands.
Ayo nikah, lo gila lo.
Trying to draw attention
Ajak
away
nikah.
from the
Punya apa
real
lo?
intention by moving into garage one more time. It's a game of psych out here, Asarai.
There's a lot man.
Fancy United will eventually go, but the thrash is the call and C is looking likely.
Gila ya, game sense-nya clear banget loh. Si NC Slasher di sini.
And the Hunters Fury is on from Boom Esports, covering far from afar. 30 seconds left.
Fancy tim Vietnam. Resolusi YouTube-nya berapa? Nggak kayak salah gue settingin deh. Gue 1920 kali berapa ya? 1080 itu ya. Maksudnya bisa lebih gede resolusinya. Karena ini wide screen kan. Halo, welcome.
Big flags actually coming in from Famous right now. He's got the blades. If he's fast enough, he might be able to cull into the side with his own team.
Nice one. Sabar Cruz. Ooh, that's so clean, man. That's so clean. Samping lay. Okay, nice try, bro. Halo, welcome.
Boom have gotten the retake going and they have tied up this score.
Emang iya, low banget. Ntar ya, gue coba cek ya.
Now they're finding the answers against Fancy United, and what's impressed me the most actually is the way they're trying to keep each other alive. They realize they just
Masa
have to be
buruk itu ya?
careful of those small
Ini.
gaps that Fancy United's creating, right? With the
Cheers.
cyber cages, with the blaze wall, they don't need to contest it because
Coba
of
ya,
that
gue liat.
curveball possibility plus the dizzy. If they stay back, they have the advantage.
Oh iya, lo burik
I saw
banget ya.
all of that.
Apa yang bisa diganti ya? Kalau buat naikin kualitas. Selalu burik tiap kali gue stream anjir.
Shiro's actually pushing up very far forward into a lobby here. Cruz has gone for the quick TP. Once that fall on the smoke comes in, all hell
Apakah ini lebih mending? Iya, nanti ke kota.
Oh my god, the shock dart, but no.
Nanti.
Moria comes
Oh,
in
nice
once
one
again.
more ya.
Cruz himself on top. Is Jid aware? That's going to be a big question. 2 versus 4.
I haven't even seen this one. They've only heard it a few rounds
Nih gue
ago.
naikin nih.
And this might be Moria's
By
surprise.
rate-nya.
Zuka though,
Nice banget Moria.
and Jin, what is the
Damn.
escape plan?
Mau gue
Apparently
rusuhin
the next
nggak?
round it
Apa?
is
Kota.
Boom, take the
Ini
lead
siapa nih?
here.
Who are you? NK.
Going to say there's been some really
Thank
good
you,
aftershock plays here
gift-nya.
from NC Slasher. First up
Di
was that
kota.
one just to catch out Jin. The other one was on Garage.
Kenapa lo mau rusuhin? Ya udah boleh, serah. Kalau lo mau rusuhin, kalau mau rusuhin gas. Gue suka ada RP di kota. Tapi gue RP kerja aja sih, kayak a normal day. Itu ceritanya. Burik muka Swan yang burik muka Swan aja.
The camera's there.
Byte rate udah gue naikin jadi 15.000. Udah oke belum?
Towards long, trying to figure out at least a way to get that orb control.
Kalau gameplaynya gara-gara dari YouTube sih ini.
Rotated.
Terus dia nggak full screen. Follow nggak Ci hari ini kota? Oh shit. Oh. Nice Berserk. Oh hampir. Oh.
Right now, Fancy's on side, Fancy side to take, and this is effectively over unless Moria can make a
Udah
miracle.
lumayan. Iya udah 15.000 kurang. Apa gue 20.000-in?
He does have smokes to assist him a little bit here,
Kalau masih kurang.
but it's not even actually he's not even
Mana
available right now.
ada.
Might be able to get a catch, again give himself some bit of cover, but look at how just close Fancy.
Oh
United
shiz.
are
Moria di
playing
atas.
with each other. 3 basically hugging.
Gila di sini bener-bener gue ngeliat
of the A side.
impact ya NC Slasher sama si Moria sih keren banget.
Ooh,
Not working
looks like
today.
that.
Hai.
Time card
Hello.
block
Thank
punch.
you,
Yes,
gift-nya.
I can. And
NK.
instead, putting in the work. And Fancy United, it's getting
Gue lagi
very
live stream
impressive
di
last
ini
night, the way they're
YouTube-nya
taking
Boom
these
Esports.
fights. Every time
Byte rate udah
you
byte rate
have
naikin mau gue 20.000 lagi.
it's already an automatic curveball.
Udah lumayan.
And because of it, yes, I can doesn't need to really save that Dizzy for that kind of fight. If he does use it though, it's covered by an initial flash. He can use the mosh pit also to flush out some initial angles that Jin can have contact with. And from that point on,
Coba deh.
Fancy just thrive in that struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. Again,
Kenapa
this is
gak ada
where
Twitch
Boom,
aja
as I
sih Swan?
mentioned,
Gak
his
bisa,
Cavs
gak bisa.
has to figure out how to deal
Gak
with
bisa di
that
Twitch.
initial contact, with the initial aggression that
Susah.
Fancy has. Lucio
Kayak terus waktunya
lineup
juga
here
kayak terus
on that
disuruhnya
C
juga
side.
YouTube.
Jin, he's got to run it back. He can just throw it right now if he wants
Halo.
to. And Cruz, oh, they're stacked up in a spot where
Oh my god, wait.
Morio, where are you at? And
Oh,
he's just
shit.
befuddled. The push out from NC Slasher as well.
Yeah,
Thinking
you
maybe
almost
he
got
can
it,
catch them to
man.
help out his team as a last
Nyaris.
effort is going to get ditched to the ground. 2 versus 5.
That's a hero call from Fancy United. That's a hero
Gue
call
udah
from
naikin
Jin.
buy trade
Use that
lagi.
run it
Udah
back to
20.000
become a
nih
human
buy
shield to
trade
the
teh.
rest of the team since they knew the paranoia already hit them. And from that point on,
Tuh,
establishing that
20.000
first contact point
kbps.
allowed the rest of their garage players of Fancy to hold the line down and protect him. Just
Apakah
like
udah
this
paling
call
bener
is
15.000?
United, them getting the swing of things back as Shiro flicks over
Udah
to
kayaknya
Zuka.
bener deh
It
15.000
will
aja.
just be that here for Boom. Official is on the hunt, but Fancy have
Nggak ke
found
kota
their
nanti,
confidence
ke
back
kotanya
to their
nanti.
ass, right? They found their groove, especially
Wah,
on how they play the entry.
anjay.
And
Sisa
Jin
jet
is
dong.
just clearing every single quarter possible.
Iya kan.
Will he find
Gue udah
one more target? Will he find
nyaris
famous?
banget ya
Yes,
sama
he
Jin.
does. As he
Thank you,
just
Giver.
runs away from the
Antika.
scope of that gun.
Belum,
Fancy now at
sabar.
6.
Before the switch.
Ini masih sengit banget sih, kayak masih setara banget.
Famous day. I got no words, man.
Gue sampai udah duduk
Running
kaki dua nih.
rampant, against Boom Esports here.
Man, zoom in.
Come on,
Literally
you can do
just
this,
ran
Boomy
past. I
Sport.
thought Famous was gonna hit the
Please.
flick there, and then nada,
You can do
nothing.
this.
Oh, my head.
No.
Ya belum like, jangan lupa like ya. Like dulu bang.
The Fast and the Furious.
NJG,
Jin means
halo.
family, basically. 'Cause he is speed incarnate
Anti
for all we've
fancy,
seen so far
wajir.
on this map. He's just so willing to play close against everyone.
Nggak,
I mean,
gue
you're
bukan
Phoenix,
bu bos.
basically what you do best.
Saya nyala
Monster
mekanik
Flow,
biasa.
gonna get lobbed, the Nano Swarm is popped in response by Berserk just to stop that initial plant, but Wingman it wasn't on duty
Ayo
as yet.
guys,
Now he's activated.
buktikan kalau
With the
grinding
spike down,
kalian
the
tidak
Viper spit
sia-sia
online
guys.
too, and Fancy building
Oh
themselves a
shit, that's
kingdom
very
in the
close.
middle.
Ah,
A mandate perhaps of
gila mereka
heaven.
bener-bener jagain lo dari
Fancy
backside
United
gitu.
to work with. Yes, I can and Jin marking the garage if
Dari
ever.
mid. Oh my
Building thunder to
godness.
play for Boom.
Oh no,
But it's
why?
missed, but
Oh
Famous already
no.
gone. Berserk's is done too, and it's only the forces of
Smile
Boom
it.
on the
Oh
front line that can fight back.
no,
But the
that's
hot
really
pass isn't found in
messed
the sea
up.
of green.
Eh?
Jin burns the target down. NC Slasher gets the tap. The
Next
spam comes on
Slasher,
in
can
here
you
from
do
Fancy
this?
United.
Next Slasher.
Shorty too, and here
Aduh, sayang
comes
banget
Jin.
sih.
Moria's gone.
Oh
What
my
can
god,
NC
nice
Slasher
try.
even do? Nothing. The
Nice
Shorty
try
tries,
everyone.
not just once but twice. And 2 rounds
Hi,
back, Fancy
welcome.
United in familiar territory
Udah
moving
like
to the second half.
ke 3 kali. Oke, 3 kali ya udah cukup ya. Yang belum boleh like ya.
Being stuck in the center of everything and not finding- and
Kita
finding
bikin,
nothing.
kita buletin 350 like punya
He
lo.
just threw his hands up. He gave up, man. He was just dying to
Ayah.
the Molly, to the Viper pit,
Kita
decay.
berdoa yang terbaik
Everything
loh
is
untuk
just
Bumi Sport nah.
messing about,
Bumi Sport kalau tak mau kena hantam oh.
bigger than that.
Lo olah menangin ini map Haven nah.
The combination of Fancy truly has been.
Wah.
You talk about how
Hah?
again, Jin can just get smoked by his own teammate. He flashes
Enggak
up
sih,
in
kayak
a
gua RP enteng-enteng aja deh.
strong
Apa
power
Tokyo?
position. He gets the
Kan
kill.
si
And
tim
what's
mana
awesome
Swan?
about that is it can mix
Vietnam
up
bang.
allow Jin to set up for the wingman. So
Kalau
he
gue
can use the
RP
flank here.
enteng-enteng aja lah. Otak nih tak muat ini RP berat.
Find ways to make these
Ah,
kind of
ini
competitions work.
match
It's
berapa?
creativity
Ini
looking
match
for
terakhir.
Fancy United.
Ini penentu kemenangannya deh.
Showing on up here,
Gua nggak tahu ada lower
on
bracket
the
apa enggak ya di sini.
Still have that double control standard, yes. But the Phoenix, the Gecko, working in tandem even with the Cypher. We love what we
Apa
see so far.
Clipper?
Boom, though, on the other hand, road to recovery starts here. They've been strong on the pistol all throughout
Walau.
the series. Can continue this time
Wah
around.
risky
And
banget
Slasher
lagian. Pede banget
moves
belakang
back
lo
to the
ayah.
He's looking for more.
Oke
Rest of
nice banget
Boom
bang,
will
nice
follow
banget,
his
nice
example.
banget, nice
And this is
banget.
pretty much it. Suka
Gue rasa Bumi Sport bisa
working
menang
from the
ini.
previous map.
Presentasi
Follow
menangnya
now on
80%
Island.
nah.
Slasher will be
20%-nya
so much more
ya
to be
sial
done.
lah tuh.
Spotted out by the dart even. I don't really think
Um,
Sukin can do anything by this point.
ada lower.
Just about to hit
What the-
flick on Famous
Impressive.
there,
Dia suka.
but not impressive enough to clutch us
Crazy lah.
And his opponents
Ayah.
don't really give any of that extra ult charges to this man. There you go. That's gonna be excuse me. That's just
100%
gonna be-
apa?
I
Xiao
lost my words
Ropai.
there for a second.
You wanna,
Ada lower ya?
some tongue twisters real quick?
Gak usah lah, langsung upper aja deh.
You wanna-
I am twisting
Gak
that
terima
down.
yang basa-basi.
Whoa, I meant for the words, man.
Halo.
Aggressive on cam.
Yo, chill.
This man.
Yeah, no.
Chill,
none of
chill.
that.
No,
But
cannot chill lah.
I do like the idea there of the cap
Cannot
set
chill
up
lah.
for Fancy here where they
Tidak
still
terima
hold
chill
the
punya.
dizzy as well as the curve
Gila.
ball, but it didn't really
Capek
work out. It
banget.
wasn't in an
Eh.
angle that could catch anybody since they were all tucked to the corner. So
Oh,
you
iya.
saw NC Slasher
Apa
basically
Tokyo?
take down two players that
Apa
dropped
lu
triple
manggil-manggil?
damage, and it was two easy kills for him.
Manggil doang.
He just greeted them as soon as they landed. Not
Oh,
the same
ya.
landing you expect at all.
Mana
in
congok
Boom
lagi nih
Esports
muka.
now. Just going for a happy trail
Bang,
into A.
abang.
Same case, same place. NC Slasher putting that one down.
Gue tau, gue juga udah serius
Of course,
nih.
this is a more standard retake on the pistols. Might as well, right? Jindo
Cukurukuk. Gue nyanyiin dulu kali ya. Ayah, jangan deh. Oh, nice slasher. Au, keren banget. Wow, sebisa emang seboleh ini membalikan tangan begitu saja. Haya, ya udah, kayak harus kalem deh, Swan. Bang Tokyo di mana nggak tahu guys, di Batam. Lo pada samperin dia lo calit tuh sampai ke Kepulauan Riau ada dia atau tidak lo tanya oe tanya siapa lo. Haya, lan chao fan nah.
Shooting gallery for Boom Esports. I do like the ideas that Fancy
Nice,
uses
nice.
for their weaker bows.
I mean, Fancy, again, they know how to get the advantage with some of these corner clears. It's very apparent from how they played the first half.
Kayak gue mau nyanyi lah guys.
Shows lineups that he knows pretty much every
Woman
single map with.
puyang.
But the job truly begins here for Fancy United since they have the guns. Cybercage gonna be in the way. Suka trying to call for a bit of attention.
Mengapa mudanya dirimu mendua?
Will he be the
Hei
victim?
lepeh.
Or will he be the murderer here? Saw the barrel, I believe, of
Apa nih?
Suka. As he tucks away
Woman puyang,
corner for now, and see Slasher
me
with the
keren tau yo,
garage.
putong
He's stuck right now, that's why he
tercingi.
needs to make a decision, and
Woman
Fast will do
chai
it for him. So he
Chai
managed
chuli
here. Fancy United
tengi.
now on a retake. Snake by
Woman
Sterling
puyang.
for the dizzy. Fancy just blinding the opposition. And where is Berserks in all of this? Too far away to provide the
Udahlah,
impact.
gak jadi nyanyi.
Who's on defuse duty is Wingman. Now then, the spam breaks the Wingman.
Tembak,
Those are small
tembak,
checks
bang,
here for
tembak.
Boom. Yes, I can.
Wah,
Getting the
nice
defuse
try deh.
going. Suka gets 3K.
Bu
But
Swan
Fancy
nanti dulu
United
guys, gue harus
will
jaga
keep
pos
the
dulu
lead.
habis di kota.
Yeah, that was a
Sabar.
very, very awkward position for NC Slasher to be in. He just couldn't really get himself out of that box. But
Waduh,
well, again, bonus is a bonus for Boom here and Fancy United. Man, I'm getting the kill.
kan nyanyi kalah. Ya udah, nggak nyanyi.
Allowing Fancy United to again play
Udah deh, gue diem aja.
the utility. We saw that happen in that,
Tau nyanyi Ci kalah.
season
Oke.
retake. We see it happening throughout the
Yaudah,
entire
oke,
table.
wo
So
mingkem mo.
it's been really good at just
Oh,
allowing his
mingkem lo.
teammates to play off of it.
Stop
As
nyanyi.
Slasher,
Oke.
though, actually pushing up.
Coba ya, apakah gue tidak nyanyi
Spots
akan
out,
menang?
backs away.
Yeah, saw the step, and now he dashes on out. Fancy United forces number 4 here towards the A side. So instead, Boom, strong pivot to move elsewhere. They realize where Suka's at. They can actually just go into the site from this point on if they counted those numbers. But that's exactly what NC Slash is doing. So the site can get taken here by Boom.
Coba muka gue
Fancy
nggak
United,
santai banget.
though, trying to
Spike
see
planted.
if anyone is still lying in wake. Famous is the one who's all alone now. Show spots him, kills him on the spot.
Sabar lah.
Beautiful beginning here
Tembak
for
ah.
Fancy on the retake.
Lu orang
Fault
tembak
line,
oh.
though, gonna be the call. NC Slasher responding in kind, but here comes Dizzy yet again, and you can see if you stay on site, you will see absolutely nothing. Rolling Thunder, the only hurrah here from Boom now. The Blaze Wall in the way.
And si Slasher, you can do this.
A nice shot on the cruise, but that's all
Iya.
he'll get. Fancy United.
Lu lihat lah.
Utility is king.
Oh nyanyi nggak nyanyi sama saja loh.
Man, the timing for the utility as for Fancy United.
Wow, ini pertanyaan bagus nih dari TikTok ya.
Coordinated that
Enakan mana? Jadi yang pertama tapi diduain atau jadi yang kedua tapi diutamain?
isolation to catch, and this is a thing that
Kalau OEH,
experiencing during
ya lu lihat kan,
during the
gue
split
punya konten tuh yang jadi istri sah 4 anak. Kalau gue pribadi mendingan jadi kedua tapi diutamain sih.
Just really can't find that rhythm, and now Fancy United after so long in this entire series, they're the ones that have
Ya udah, gue tahu gue harus apa. Kita percaya saja. Tuhan tolong berkati agar Boom Esports bisa menang, Tuhan. Saya ini berdoa banget Tuhan Boom Esports menang. Berikanlah pencahayaan Tuhan kalau Boom Esports bisa menang. Iya. Jangan blunder lah guys ah. Halo semuanya loh. Gak dua-duanya banget. Oke, doa juga nggak bisa. Kayak gue harus off cam deh guys. Hai Michael Stephen. Ya, Oeta tahu lah, lu tanya buffnya lah. Sudah pai-pai belum? Buffnya Femozin. Ini tiap orang ah, mereka ada buffnya masing-masing oh. Di sini jadi pajangan saja. Kayak gara-gara bukan buffnya deh yang nontonin, yang watch party. Gak ngepek ini, gak ngepek kayaknya. Kak gue dideketin orang tapi gue minta dia buat ngejauh dari gue. Beneran ngejauh, gue yang kepikiran. Ah banyak mau lu asu. Waduh, asu sih. Susah. Pikir susah. Ayah. Iya Jess, tolong doain yang terbaik lo Jess. Lu di sini lu doain lo biar Boom Esports bisa melakukan yang terbaik lo. Ayo Cisuang, usah bro. Doain lo Jess, demi masa depan bersama lo. Aduh, jangan TP ke tempat yang. Kenapa ini tiba-tiba kayak aduh. Sudah. Takjil. Aduh, kayak waduh. Sudahlah. Haya. Kali ini mestinya yang watch party kok jadi kalah begini loh. Tidak jadi Cipeli pam-pam mah. Wih, ada Cici. Ya nih ada Cici Jesslyn. Ayo guys, sapa Jesslyn guys. Karena gue tahu dia ngedeketin temen gue, jadi drop banget gue. Sabar ya, kata gue, love yourself ah. Cintai dirimu sendiri. Tidak usah mencintai orang. Mencintai orang itu ribet weh. Kepikiran mulu. Kalau lo mikirin diri sendiri, lo gak bakal kepikiran juga. Sudahlah. Ayo dong Boom Esports. Bisa loh, tapi gue ngerasa aimnya aja kurang tajam. Tapi cara mainnya udah oke, entry-nya udah mantap. Terus kayak TP-TP-nya juga udah. Gue Jakarta Tok. I want you. I need you. I love you. Tetap Quencana ya. Susah sih ini. Wah, kok ketahuan ya? Kok ketahuan ah?
that's a big one too. That's their smoker god.
Jadi masih ada lower bracket nih.
Warriors done that towards A lobby, so it wouldn't be too surprising if
Hai ya,
Fancy United
Jose
does
sudah asik
get
punya.
that, even though it's a different area
Tapi
of the map.
tidak buff
Jin
punya
going
nih.
to drop down. NC Slasher already falls, as also with Berserks. And look at the clear from Fancy United. It's similar to what's always been working. Shiro though, he's still standing tall, fighting back with a 2K of his own. But that's all he gets. And instead,
Woi, Miceli,
that's right.
gue lagi
Fancy
stream di
United
YouTube
have
Boom
gnawed at
Esports,
hair, and now they're at
tapi
zero.
gue lagi bengong.
And Boom Esports,
Soal JKT48.
is this all they're gonna be able to do right now here
Aduh,
on
cakep
Haven?
banget saya. Makasih bang. Ini make upnya udah effort banget nih gue.
Fancy United, how many rounds were they able to get?
Hayolah, buff ya Boom Esports, banyak-banyakin pai-pai lah.
Two Dax, and
Ya
Fancy
pulang, nggak
United
pulang.
is
Masih ada
already
kesempatan
across the
kan?
finish line.
Halo
They're just
guys,
about
halo
to cross it.
Eme.
There is that buyer right now for Boom. They got
Ya
some
kan, terima kasih Muhammad
they can maybe
Dimas.
try to use, but that's not the big issue. It's the big issue of just how can they beat out
Upper
the
bracket
post plan,
for
or how can they beat
bitches.
out the initial
Kalau kata
price that we've
mereka,
been talking about so
oh,
long in this
biskis.
entire third game. Can they even do it?
Hai
That's
ya.
the question. You're seeing right
Tak
now
jadi
Fancy
giveaway loh.
very proactive, actually start to create some tempo here on mid, while the rest of Boom just second guess themselves. They decide they actually back away on mid here, could get catch, and they start slowly creeping out, which Berserk is doing.
Ayo,
And what we're getting from
ayo
Boom
terjadilah,
is the coordination
terjadilah,
plant on the initial
terjadilah keajaiban.
rounds. But where does Fancy United prosper on the retake instead?
Kayak turnamen beda ya sama Grinding Radiant deh.
Completely lost on where
Ya nggak
Fancy
sih?
United is gonna come from, especially with all
Turnamen
the
beda sama
been
Grinding
the
Radiant.
case throughout this half. But the Hunter's Fury now, Ashiro tries to seek a target, gets a tag at least on Tsuka. Realizes Cypher's still around. The
Kata
Rolling
para
Thunder
pro
is
player
committed.
tuh Grinding
Ashiro
emang
though
beda
has an
sih.
angle on
Hai.
side,
Oh,
ready to
no.
go for the hold. The paranoia, they'll get the
Nice,
connection. It's only
nice.
1 for
Ayo,
1,
ayo, Mas
but the
Bisa.
wingman's there too. NC Slasher gets the 2. Moria's there. NC Slasher, he's ready to go for more. And with the plant now going on down, everything is left to Suka. That's a 1v3. He's trying to check out Graffiti first and foremost. Can go for the fight, but Berserks just swings away. And Boom Esports, they survive for now.
They survive for now. Oh, 4 rounds.
Hanya.
That's 4 rounds, and they put so much emphasis on that A side. Thankfully enough, they were able to realize that there was more.
Beda lah
mid and
Ci, iya
mid
beda
side,
kan.
and just didn't want to try to fight that. Just try to go
Dek,
straight for that A
Oe
side.
udah
There's
jadi
everybody
janda
else there.
miskin nah.
The Rolling Thunder is gonna allow famous
Iya nih,
teammates to just
Oe
flush it
sudah
out a
jadi
whole
janda
lot
miskin.
more
Tapi
smoothly,
ya
which they
semoga
did. Although they didn't get anybody tagged
ya
right
Boom
there,
Esports
it
menang ah.
forced everybody
Oe
from
talos semua di
Fancy
Boom
to
Esports.
play into
All in
those
langsung.
corners, and Boom was more than prepared to get the challenge, to get the pick on that one.
Oh, depan. Oh, shit.
Oh. Fancy though, very aggressive now on the
Aduh,
defense.
agresif
Cruz
banget.
getting away because of the lunar TP, and Mario was trying to give chase, but he at least smacks back. Boom though has NC Slasher. He's just been killing. He's just been fighting.
Yes, yes,
these
situ
picks,
Berserk,
and from
situ
this point
Berserk.
on,
Yes,
Boom
sir,
is
yes,
ready
sir.
to take it.
There,
Yes,
sir,
yes,
always
yes,
with the
going
same
down.
pattern
Here we go.
again.
It's Deja
Yes,
Vu.
sir.
Boom Esports.
Yes, sir.
Survival is key.
Yay.
They've done it again.
Wow.
That was the same ending, Asarai, by the way.
And that was the same push too, just very
Yes.
aggressive.
And the
trying to
same
pull it out the
players.
A side. Same.
It's like Suka versus Berserk's Graffiti Part 2, Director's Cut.
They can keep doing that. That's gonna be wonderful. That's gonna work
Ah.
wonders here for Boom Esports.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes though. NC Slasher nearing his Rolling Thunder once again. Look at this. There's a lot more presence now for Fancy United, not to play on the site, but on long. Jin, looking for that contact once more. Has a lineup with Molly, but it's Fishio who's going to be put to the test here. Oh, that's the flash. Look at the peak. Oh, look at the kills. Cruz can even get a third. No, he gets overwhelmed. 3 versus 3. But the A-long push actually catches them off guard. Here's throwing it back.
Back play. Jin's getting in there, but Shiro at least removing that second life from the equation. Now then, Fancy United, can they continue on with the pressure? The lockdown's there though, just for them to try and retrieve the spike. But look at the Fancy United station now, here by the guard them. They're waiting in full bloom to see if anyone will peek on that. Boom is in a bad spot now. Berserk's trying to make it work. He gets one, he gets one more. 3 for the round. The wingman though, looking to give a little bit of intel. But Berserk's has done enough to put themselves in a position to get this spike. Fancy United, yes I can. He's rotating away, trying to
Gue udah takut banget.
Reads here from Yes I Can. But,
Anjir.
I think Berserk has to be aware of this because he didn't
Takut banget loh.
hear anything for so long on that turret.
Gak enak gak sih?
Yes I Can is somewhere here. The question is, how near is he? He's gonna have to try to bait something.
You heard that? And yes I can.
Spike planted.
Just waiting now. Potential's coming. Berserk's spotted. Yes, I can. Creeping forward. Yes, I can. More like he will clutch. This Esports in the
No.
upper bracket. Fancy United moves on to the next round.
Shit man.
Incredible. Quite a Fancy United style here.
Hay à, Quan Hồng à.
13
Lo olah hoki doang lah.
the series 2-1.
Ntar lu lihat ya, Boom Esports bakal comeback lo. Lo lihat aja nanti ya. Di final lo. Ya ente, you must be happy little bro. Oke bocil. Thank you lo guys. Ya I know it's nice try. Alah Siaboy, Siaboy. Ya sudahlah. Jeki kembali dulu jadi janda miskin lo, cari uang di kota. Magang jadi host watch party-nya sudah loh. Diajak.
And I love what we saw from Fancy.
Yeah, you said Boom easy win. It is bro. Just not the day.
What the strengths are
Quan Hong ah.
and we saw from them, they
Just not the day.
much.
Swan watch party. Baru coba sekali loh. Kemarin pas VCT split 1 gue nonton tuh menang win streak ah. Lu inget itu loh.
Feel like you can get away
Boom
with just
butuh.
going for
Ya nih bukan masalahnya, bukan buffnya yang iniin. Sekarang Boom masing-masing udah punya buffnya nih, bukan gua
and
tapi.
yes, I can play off one another.
Ayah.
Have Suka also staying alive, gathering that intel,
GG
and
anti,
not
GG
just that,
nice try
but
everyone ya.
them trying to
Ya,
plan,
semoga
yes,
lu pada have fun nonton watch party ini. Terima kasih ya 300 orang yang sudah nonton.
their use and
Thank you udah ramein kolom chat juga ya. Untuk Quan Hong juga ya.
what a game
Untuk
though.
teman-teman Vietnamese, thank you so much for coming to Boom Esports live stream. It's okay even though you're toxic, but we welcome you here with love and gratitude. So hopefully maybe Boom can meet Fancy again next time in the grand final. We'll just see if destiny is on our side. So thank you so much for watching us, and please kindly leave likes, alright? And have a good day, have a good night. If you have activity, don't forget to eat, alright? Thank you everyone. Okay, stay hungry, hungry bees. Okay, sekarang Swan mau kota, so stay tune di YouTube-nya Swan @swansage11, alright?
Just wanna point out too,
Tahan
the
Kevin,
else
go
side
party lil bro.
struggled in that game, and mostly because the
Lagi
answer
dialog nih, Tokyo lagi dialog nih versus orang Vietnam.
testing those sites, where are the actions, the actions,
Aduh,
where are the
kocak.
opponents? And
Tahan,
just
Pak,
like
tahan.
that first contact,
Open war. Tahan, no need to war.
not
Show that Indonesia have a lot of love to share. Don't be toxic and hating, alright?
boom,
It's okay.
for Fancy
It's
United,
okay.
and then 13
Let them
for
hating,
Fancy
okay?
United, so
We'll
round
just aspire to inspire them with love. Okay, I love you guys. Gwencana yo. Gwencana. Okay. Ya, at least gak kebantai banget nih ya. Kalau misalnya di turnamen kita bisa lihat ini gak kebantai banget. Ini lumayan kayak sengit banget. So basically sebenarnya mungkin kayak menurut gue sih strateginya udah oke banget, tapi mungkin aimnya aja kali ya belum panas banget gitu loh. Karena emang bener guys, kalau pro player itu nggak bisa tiap saat jago terus, pasti ada hari dimana lagi bad day. It's real though, ya kan? even lo udah sejago apa, lo Radiant 1 juga, there's a day that ya udah lo emang lagi kurang bisa nembak aja. Nobody's perfect, tau nggak? Okay, so see you in the town, everyone. We out, yes sir. Dadah, bye bye.
Is a lifestyle. Get your merch at
Saya udah kan,
shop.QUALIFIER.com.
bubar.